Hello and welcome everybody to session 52 of FAQNew. Last time you guys...
53.
Hmm?
53.
53.
53.
Yeah, 52 was last time.
Weird.
Hunting works.
If we are to believe the notes,
Weird,
Cake and
because
Cat has taken.
my... shows me 51 as the last one.
Ah,
The missing
I
session.
mean, you're the DM, the missing session. You know, we can skip one and then add a one shot later.
Didn't I upload or something?
Oh, I mean, I've already deleted it off the drive again, so I might have to upload it again.
I have one from August 3rd.
We'll
Wow,
figure it out.
That was a while ago.
It's episode 52 3/4.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Figure it out.
Numbers. What
It's a
are
number,
they?
definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Where you guys did stuff? No.
It's basically what we see.
That's all that
definitely
happened.
what
We
we
did
did.
stuff, yeah.
As
We
usual.
did that.
We
We
did
rolled
stuff
The
in the
library.
We roamed the
Paid
city.
key ceremony.
Mhm.
We got some shit for the boat.
discussed ideas about how to deal with Felix.
Right. So, well, first of all, Felix met Lily.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Devil spawn. I'm calling it now.
Devil spawn?
It's a child.
Exactly.
It is a child, and also a cat.
The tiny
Two of the
kitten.
worst things.
Apparently.
Yeah, which you got to know over time.
Mm.
You also, on a separate occasion, because she wasn't there, you met her parents,
Yes.
who run a shop for religious paraphernalia.
Mm-hmm.
You talked to Wendy at the Mended Tablet Temple, learned about the circles of hell.
That's not from
Great.
The
mine.
timing, though.
The gods are angry.
The gods.
So good.
I might just move to a less common space. Continue, I'm listening.
Well, and after you researched, you started your preparations for the next part of your journey. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, we learned about the creator gods.
Yeah.
And the U1T and
Yes.
the
You
Nine
did
Hills.
You
Yeah.
did research.
And also that Mammon is the one that
Yes.
is the taskmaster of our shit that we're in.
Yep.
Asmodeus.
Not yet.
But he's close, right? He's like the 8th circle of hell or something.
Seven.
Seven.
Mammon.
Seven. Asmodeus,
Mammon.
9. Yeah, I think I sent you the list to check.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
You sent a list. I do not know if it's near me, but
It's
the
in
list
your,
was sent.
it's in your Twitter.
I am taking no notes. I know nothing. It's called
God,
intelligence, not wisdom.
I turned the pages back too far and found a sketch of Erin, who is dead.
She is.
Did you find a sketch of her dead, or did you find a sketch of her and she is dead?
I found a sketch of her being dead, and also, yes, she's dead.
Oh wow, both.
It both.
It's
Sorry.
both.
Yeah. I believe we're about to head out. That's right.
Oh yeah, I has the notes. That's cool.
I have them too. The Infernal Hierarchy.
Yeah.
I think we were going to be leaving tomorrow because today we did a whole lot of shit.
Oh, okay. So we
Tomorrow,
ended at
early morning.
the evening, not the morning. We ended at the evening.
Yes, you did. Yeah, I mean, you did your research all day.
Yeah.
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 No, we're leaving tomorrow early morning. Yes.
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 Let's get on the road again and then get off this godforsaken island.
So
I
It
know.
is not God-forsaken, I
Nope.
believe. There's many temple.
Listen, they don't even have Bahamut, so
They do have birdsong.
yeah, that's cool and stuff. But you know,
Maybe they've got something similar to Bahamut though. Like,
I don't think they've even seen a
adjacent.
dragon in their lives.
I mean, to be fair, neither have I.
Ooh, that's interesting. I mean,
Have you?
neither have we.
Well,
Like, have you?
didn't Phane and Tara have?
Yeah, we saw a dragon. We tried to kill it.
Wait,
Oh
what?
shit, that'd be true though.
Yes, this
It's
was
just
the
that
time
Zahavah
when we
and
went.
Felix are.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Zahavah's the normal one. Who hasn't seen
We traveled to a different place, and there was a dragon who was unfortunately hell bent on trying to kill us.
Nah,
Yeah, it's terrible times.
that is very interesting.
sounds like a good time.
I wonder if
And,
they had dragons on this side of the continent back in the day when they were.
Maybe
Who knows?
could ask them.
But they
So
have a
wait, what are we
food
doing right now?
It's evening time, and we're trying to.
Yeah,
just,
I
you know,
believe
look at this
I-
evening.
Yeah, my mind went just to we're gathered somewhere.
Oh,
Evening
okay.
time.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So we've got an evening with the pampering before we head out on the road.
Yes, eat well. You might
an
not get
evening
good
with
food
my
for a while.
tools, and that's it. Then I have to keep them away for a bit. What a waste.
You should work on some sort of like travel pack for your tools.
But they are in a travel pack, otherwise I wouldn't be able to carry them. Is that
Oh,
fine?
hey! Somewhere Mike is brushing against some. Oh, there we go. It's Washcat. You're good. Continue. Sorry.
Yes.
Was that mine? Well, anyways, I already have a travel pack for my tools. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to carry them over here.
Okay, then you need like a mini one so you can put it out on the boat and just tinker with stuff.
Yeah.
What's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
Oh no, it broke even more! You can't hear us at all. No, you can hear us, we can't hear you. Nope.
Nope, she
We
can't hear
can't
you.
hear you unless you mute it, then it's loud. Cool. It's gonna be cool.
Yes, do sign language for the rest of the game.
Phane suddenly walks into
Interpretive dance.
resting my throat.
Just
I mean, is there
like
any other
borrow
like headset?
headphones from someone.
Yeah, borrow headphones.
What's
Like
the
the same
sound
ones that Oreo has.
Yeah, what's it like when you to unmute yourself though?
Right.
Can you
Right.
unmute and see like how bad it is?
Just see.
There
Hi.
you go.
This is
Hello.
fine.
Not that bad. It's fine.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
fine.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no echo.
No echo.
For now.
There's no echo.
But now.
There's no echo.
No echo. That's weird.
This is so strange. I don't have headphones on.
You're like, I'm playing naked. I know it's actually really
It's
good.
actually fine, yeah.
Oh my god, I just noticed what it is. Audio sound is just there's nothing there. I just realized that there's an
There's
absence
no
of sound.
fan.
It's your computer that's making all the noise rather than anything else. Holy shit.
Okay.
Just saying.
Listen here, my computer's old and it deserves to make whatever
I'm not
noise.
saying it's not. I'm just like, it's just such an absence. It's just so weird.
Something is off.
Oh, fine. I'm sorry.
Right, we're
No,
not
no,
gonna
it's fine. It's fine.
we're not gonna question it. We're gonna let the
Carry on.
computer do its thing.
Yes.
This is so weird.
We're all
This
super
is-
weird today. It's okay. We're just gonna go
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
fine.
Everything's working. Nice.
I feel so untethered.
Okay, so what
Is
are you?
there anything we need to finish off before we leave tomorrow?
If I've done all preparations correctly, we should be fine.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything left. We got food prep. We got talked to Keith. We did a
Have
whole
we
bunch of
told
shit.
Keith about all the things we learned?
Well,
I
sort
have
of.
not talked to Keith about our mission. I have only talked to him about where we're going
Hmm.
and
Maybe it's
payment.
better he doesn't know, because then he might not want to take us.
Oh no, he already talked about where you're going.
He
Yeah.
knows where we're going. He doesn't know what we're retrieving.
Yeah, that and the fact that
We
they
weren't really know what we were retrieving.
that and the fact is the temple or ziggurat or whatever had apparently blood sacrifices done in it. He might be a little on the superstitious side and not want to mess with those things.
So we have been talking
Yeah,
about it on the boat.
There was
Yeah,
something.
you might just
that
know it
there
and be like, if they want to die there, sure.
I'm still getting paid, right?
Yeah, that
was
exactly.
We've paid him
No.
up front.
There is a superstition around that place about the idols, hence why it hasn't been taken yet.
Yeah.
There's like a whole thing about it. 'Cause it's a,
But
it's a
then
ruin.
again, Keith always seemed more stoic than anything else about everything.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't have to come into the city with us. We just need his boat, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Using
he
people.
definitely, yeah. If he's not dumb, he got the gist of what we're doing through our
Yeah.
talking. Yeah.
I'm sure he's smart enough to know where his limit is, and he'll stop when he wants to stop. So
Yeah.
Well, as
yeah,
long
no,
as he's going to do the return journey as well, I'm okay with it. Shouldn't just leave us there. That would be
Well,
terrible.
I guess we have to give him a time frame, like, he can't wait indefinitely for us.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm sure
we
it'll
could be.
take long. It'll just be like a day, right? It'll not take long to get into one of those temples and
We
get
have
the
no
thing.
idea how far the river goes towards the temple, though.
Oh, that's fair.
We know almost nothing about the place.
Well, then I suppose the sooner we're off, the sooner we'll know. No point
That
worrying
is
about
true.
it until
It's
then.
flight tomorrow.
Anything else we need from this town?
Should probably take some alcohol.
Mhm.
always take alcohol.
I need to go fill up my flask.
I will probably head out today and say goodbye to the friends I made.
Oh, yes, Lily and the family. Well, I don't seem to have much to do. Maybe I'll just tinker a little bit on my own. I'll go into my room and start working on some kind of, I don't know, prototype. It's not going to be a full thing. Maybe like a finger joint or something.
All
I
right.
don't know.
I think like a hand.
Just
Like
the
a-
finger.
Yeah,
Ears, so it doesn't look so weird. I'm kidding.
yeah, sure. Just
Alright.
make
Okay.
some kind of hand thing. I don't know. It's just going to be a start. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Sure.
Oh my
You
god,
can
Tom
do
actually
that.
has a mechanical hand. What is this around?
Oh my god, I
It's
could
a
attach a
thing.
third hand to Felix.
It's like mage hand, but it's just an animatronic hand that goes around doing stuff.
Nope.
Love you, Leslie.
It's so weird hearing you say my real name. Oh wow.
Yeah, so Felix will head out to say goodbye to Lily and Wendy was her name, I believe.
Yeah. Wendy was the princess.
Oh no, Wendy was the cleric. I mean her parents, Lily's parents.
Yeah. I'm sure I gave them names.
Probably. I just wrote down Lily Tabaxi Child. Literally, that's all I wrote down.
The wee tabaxi child.
Yep.
The teeny
Similar.
tiny little kitten.
So, all right. So you head back there.
Yes.
You do have a map of the city. So.
Also, I assume memorized? Maybe.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you made the map.
Yep.
While you were out.
While I was looking.
Sorry.
Just organising the hats we have now.
Yeah, I'm helping Phane. Reach
Why
into
did we buy this one?
the
Hmm?
Do we need this? This is the crocodile head.
Oh yeah, looks good on you.
It's Tars anyway.
I know, but we'll just put it in the car bar.
Tars' head has sort of stretched out a bit. It's a bit weird. Big old brains. I'm doing this while I'm drinking, by the way.
Oh, you're just drinking?
Oh yeah, it's night time. I've got to get my last blowout and go boating hangover.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, Felix, you make your way, and I mean it's evening, so the shop itself is closed.
Is the door to their house the same one as the store door?
No.
Okay. So I go to whatever side door it seems like their home is, and
Yeah, and you wait a while, and then the mother opens the door.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I
How can I help you?
I was only meaning to say goodbye because I'm leaving tomorrow morning, and I thought it would be rude if Lily didn't. If I didn't tell my goodbyes to Lily and you both.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Let me get her.
I forgot about the Texas accents.
I did not.
It's a welcome surprise.
And you wait a little bit until the small Tonkinese form appears, and she looks at you and cocks her head. Who are you?
My name is Felix. We have met earlier today.
I haven't met anybody looking like you.
Oh my god.
We were out and about, roaming the city.
No,
I
I
am sorry if you don't remember. This must be awkward.
was playing with friends all day.
And I kind of look to the mother. I was talking to a child, very much looking the same and acting the same as Lily, as Lily here does.
See.
I'm not aware of any other children looking like her. Are you sure it was her? Because she hasn't mentioned you since she got home.
That is indeed a bit weird. She has no. You don't have any past knowledge of her memory going missing?
None at all.
Wow.
She usually tells me everything she does during the day.
Would you
So-
mind, just to be safe? I believe it was a different person then. And I'm sorry for interrupting your evening if that is the case, but would you be all right with me casting a little restoration spell to make sure?
She's dead.
Yeah.
And she looks at Lily, who just shrugs. Okay.
This
Go
is
ahead,
just
sir.
This
This
is just in
weirdo
case.
turning up on the doorstep and be like, "There's the child I fucking saw."
Yeah. I will just cast a restoration on her. I'm not sure if that will do anything. Probably not, but might as well try.
If she has an illness, it'll go away. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cast the spell.
Mhm.
What? Wait. What did you do?
I cast a restoration spell in case you were sick, but it doesn't appear to be that way.
No.
All right. In that case, I am sorry to interrupt your evening, Lily.
It's fine.
I wish you a nice evening, and I will see if this person is out in the city somewhere still.
All right. You have a nice evening now, sir. And I really didn't mind you coming by, so no hard feelings.
That is appreciated. Thank you. And he just turn around and walk away like a robot. Yeah, and they're confused. I guess
We don't know.
they'll just return to the inn.
All right.
Was it just Felix that Lily?
I mean, you all met Lily.
Because she was
Briefly.
there when we were having breakfast.
But
I
didn't we
mean,
go to the shop?
yeah, Phane had a juggle intermission, and Zahavah was eating.
But
Didn't we all go to the shop to like pick you up?
I didn't go to the shop.
Nope.
No, I think something's weird.
Whoa. You just went for. I went for a robot.
That is
Wow.
the worst feedback.
Wait. No.
Okay, better.
Better, yeah.
It's good.
I went robot for myself, which is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a robot echo, but it seems to be fine now.
my screen went super robot.
Right.
Okay. That's.
Yeah. But Felix was the only one going to the place to ask for Lily, but then the father said she was out playing with her friends, and that probably was the real Lily. So I don't know who it is that we all met, but yeah.
Mm.
But you all don't know what happened right now.
No,
So
we haven't.
Yeah.
but I will return to the tavern we're staying at.
All right. So you all meet back at the tavern, or does anybody else want to go anywhere?
I mean, there's nothing much to do, really, is there?
My plan for tonight is drink, get drunk, bathe, Tonka Jr., and then fall asleep drunk in the tub.
I guess I'll send a message to Dylan's mum again, just see if I can find out where the fuck she is. Just be like, we're in whatever city this is called.
Didn't we try twice and it failed twice?
No, she's it's pinged that she's alive.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
she received the message.
Yeah. She hasn't been in a position where she can tell us where she is. So I'm just gonna keep sending until, I don't know. It doesn't hurt if I use it just before I go to bed. So
Mm.
All right.
yeah. Just send a message saying that where we are and where we're headed. And asking where she is. She fucking responds. And that Dyllan hasn't had a haircut.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you feel it going through, but no reply.
Well, she's not dead. I say to myself, alone in a room.
The hacker part should not respond.
She might just be unconscious or something.
Maybe.
Or
Maybe.
protected by magic. There might be some kind of magic which stops people replying.
Well, when I sent a message to Dylan's brother or someone who I met from, it was like a first mate or something.
You did the brother.
Yeah,
did.
there was
Yeah.
clearly who was now in charge.
And there was some
he-
weird shit going on there.
He was very abrupt. Don't look for us. Don't fuck with us.
Hmm.
It's our problem. We're dealing with it very much. So, just want to be on top of problems like that. I just want to know about them. Tempted to message him again. Just be like, yeah, bro, how are you going?
I mean, there's two sides to this action, right? Because on one hand, we will have more information, but on the other, they will know that we're still looking.
I mean, they know that we're still alive.
Yes, but they have said stop looking for us. And
Yeah, but I don't yeah, just like, hey, bro, how you doing, broski? Your little bro want to know where you at? Be real dumb about it.
you can.
Yeah, be more of an annoyance than I'm looking for you. I don't always have to be eloquent. I could be a dumb fuck.
Do it.
You often are.
It's not like he's going to give us any useful information anyway, so.
Okay. Well, you send it, but you do not get a response.
Broski does not wear silky.
Nice.
That's okay too. Well, that's me. I'm tired. I use lots of magic.
You
I'm
can
gonna
just
go
like
sleep.
have a really irritating one-sided conversation with him.
Yeah, I could for the next. Yeah, I could just keep. I could just keep doing it. Still got spells, but yeah, I'm not in the mood.
Okay. Did you find your friend Felix?
No, it appears that the Lily I was with during that day wasn't the same Lilith in that house.
Oh, you mean like twins?
No. I mean, it could be, but if they were a twin, they had the same name and the parents didn't know about it.
Oh, so
That's
like a magical
strange.
twin.
Well,
It seems to
maybe
me that either the child has a magical or otherwise loss of memories that I didn't find and the parents don't know about, or we do have someone who is impersonating this child.
Did you
I
not
met that child,
remember?
right?
Yeah.
Send a message to that child. The one that I met.
Did she not remember you, or she just doesn't want to get in trouble? Maybe she's not supposed to talk to
She
strangers.
did not remember me, neither did the parents, nor did they tell me that.
Well, the parents remember.
Oh yeah, true. Sorry, but the parents have not meant. The parents do not tell that. The parents don't know anything about me meeting Lily.
Well, maybe Lily wasn't supposed to be talking to strangers and said, "Who are you? Like, I've never met you before, because my mum's right there," sort of thing. I used to do that all the time.
When I was
I'm gonna send it
talking,
to Lily, the one that I
but
met.
if you send a message to Lily, won't you just target the Lily that we didn't
No,
meet?
I only met a little girl named Lily. Like, I'm just gonna send a message to. If I haven't met it, I can't send it to them.
Okay, you can try. I'm just not sure
mean,
if you will reach the right person, because
Well,
physical description and name would be the same as the
Well,
one
it
that doesn't know
sounds
about
very
us.
different.
was there anything in particular you talked about with Lily?
I talked about the group meeting you and trying to find you.
I wonder why someone would then try to impersonate someone to talk to you, get close to you. I don't know. It's a possibility.
It could
It
have
is
been coincidence. It could have been trying to find somebody else.
It could be They are cat people. We aren't quite yet very familiar enough with them to be able to tell them all apart easily.
What did Lily want at the beginning?
She wanted to help me find you, I believe. She led me
What?
through the city.
Why?
I was under the impression that she was just a child looking for playtime to
Maybe she
have
wants
something to do, escape boredom, but I might have been wrong.
Might as well send a message because fuck it, I've got one left. So, hey Lily, or I assume Lily. Where are you? What are you up to these days? Small child that I juggled for, I think.
Full stop. Send.
You are using.
You get everybody's message. Fierce.
Gonna find out. No, I don't want to say it
I'm
because it
just
could be true and I
starting
don't like it.
Yeah, same.
We've been tricked this way before, and I hate it. It's like this is.
I just don't see the gain yet.
All over again.
Yeah. I don't see the gain yet.
This is flicking modern all over again, is what it is.
This is just like way too much PTSD.
Okay, so you sent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just what are you up to? How's life?
No
Small
reply.
child.
No reply.
ping that they're alive?
It's kind of diffuse.
What if the
They
real Lily
killed
is
the
the
real
fake
Lily.
Lily and the fake Lily is the real Lily?
Oh my
Wait, so
god.
like you?
Hmm?
So the it's sent, but then it kind of went like fizzled.
Yeah, not fizzled, but it's apparently unsure where to go.
Oh, because your mind goes to another Lily than the actual Lily is. So there might be a problem
Yeah,
there.
I don't think that was the real Lily. I think it was someone in disguise. Because
All right.
wasn't-
Can Felix, and I'm sure this will be a difficult roll, but can I roll a memory insight check to see the difference in like acting behavior between the Lily I met at the door and the Lily I was out and
You
about?
can try.
All right. Just activating that
like,
memory law. Well, that's a
Lily
one.
was
So
actually
I guess not.
stat
First
tag.
roll of the night.
I just rolled a one.
Wait, did you
So that's
say
enough.
stat?
You have you
No,
don't
okay.
recognize any differences.
It's Bundle. He's just lonely and bored.
Oh, fuck off, Bundle. Not right now.
Cannot
I
deal
know
with you, buddy.
this time. Really not this time.
We're not your friends.
We start the whole trials all over again.
Yeah.
I mean, now
You
Felix
just
is
said
worried.
that to like get you off our backs.
Yeah.
So is someone spying on you?
I see two possibilities. Either the target was meant to be us, or somebody is taking advantage of being a child within the city itself without us being an influence.
Tide, you
Maybe
still have
it's
that room? Might be useful now if we're being targeted.
Maybe
Actually,
they're
everyone-
shapeshifter people here.
Everyone check your pockets. We're not missing anything, are you?
Oh my god, I check all my pockets immediately. Am I missing anything?
Nope.
Thank god.
How can
Thank
you
God.
tell? I'm like looking at all the bundles that are coming out. Like, how can you tell?
It's categorized according to function.
What does this do?
Ping.
That's my timey-wimey detector. It goes ding when there's stuff. Give it back.
Ah.
Well, there's nothing else can do right now, really. Can't go out looking for a child. We can't. Are we going to stop our plans just because of a creepy child that's not a
That doesn't
child?
exist.
No,
Yeah.
I mean the real child seems to be fine at home. So what difference does that make? Someone
That
wants to
is my
impersonate
thoughts
them.
currently. I could spend another night searching the city for any signs, but that would mean I come dangerously close to actually having consequences of not resting.
Do you remember anything else? Anything that kid wanted?
Oh God, how long was that ago? What did she want? She just helped me look for them. She just showed me the city. She showed me all the side alleys and
He asked if you were lost.
yeah. Yeah, she pulled on my coat, asked if I was lost, and was like, and I said, no, I'm not lost. My friends might be because they're drunk. Let's go look for them. And she was like, yes, I have time. Let's go look for them. And then we spent the evening looking through the city. And she showed me shortcuts and things. So I'm really not sure what the gain in whatever impersonator that was could
I mean,
be.
it sounds like some fable shit, but I'm done with that crap.
Yeah.
I just don't know how anyone would find us here unless it's someone that knew we were coming.
I mean, I believe it's either it's super not unrelated to us and it's a very specific targeting of like our plans, or it's just something unrelated that is happening within the city. That might be a problem for the people living here, but we have to decide if we have time for it.
We should just ask around if lost people have been gone missing.
But if they have, will we go on our travels or not?
I mean,
That's me as Chip. Like if Felix knows about people getting lost, they would want to stay.
Children getting lost, Phane will want to have
Can't we just find somebody to like deal with it? Like, isn't there some sort of law here?
Yeah, I want to know if people are going lost in town.
That isn't to do with us.
Well,
I
I would prefer to get on with our journey. The only
Yeah,
reason I would like to stay is because it's a city, which is nice, and not the jungle, which is better.
Other
So,
people getting lost isn't our problem. Surely we can let the authorities let them know, do our business, and if they're still going missing when we come back. We could come back this way.
but that's a good idea. We can just let the authorities know and they can handle it. And it's off our plate because we've done the right thing by telling them.
Let's just ask first to see if people actually have been going lost.
Wait, why are people getting lost?
Well,
I missed a bit. Sorry, my comp went off.
We're not sure if
Oh.
people are getting lost, but it's a possibility.
There's a possibility.
We should just tell them that we saw somebody who was impersonating a child.
Yeah, but wait, that doesn't make sense because Lily is there playing with her friends the entire day.
Exactly.
So she was around, she's there, she's healthy, she's safe. It's just that somebody has taken on the appearance of a child to either get to us or to follow some other plan within the city.
We just let the authorities know that there seems to be someone who is impersonating other members of their community. And if they want to look into it, this is where we saw them last. There you go.
Yeah.
Nothing
And
more
she
to
did,
it.
just help me remember, she didn't act weird when she met you guys, right? She was just the same. She was a curious child.
I honestly don't remember how much.
I just didn't pay attention too much because breakfast was happening.
She wasn't impressed by my juggling, and I'm really good at juggling.
I was more impressed than I've seen it before.
I could go back and just zone of truth to parents, but I'm sure they're like they seem upfront and honest.
It's a little bit weird the third time you go back. It's like I want to speak to your child. Okay, random robot. What are you? 40?
But they did say we don't mind you stopping by, so you know.
Yeah.
During the day shopping hours, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Not in the middle of the night.
Stalker.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to drop it for now, but I also feel bad.
Let's just go to the authorities and ask them.
It's
I
middle
don't
of the
see
night.
what's the big deal.
Tomorrow
Yes, let's
morning.
just do that. Why tomorrow? We can just do it
'Cause
now
it's
and
the
it'll be
middle
off
of
our
the night.
plate.
It is not the middle of the night, it is still evening.
Well, thank you.
It's getting there.
Okay.
See, if we can,
I'm going to
if we
bed.
can just.
Well, do we even know where the authorities are? Is there
I'm sure we can find out. And you know, we don't all need to go. We can just a couple of us go.
I don't.
Felix will have to come.
Ah, just go.
I don't speak the language.
Felix has to come. I'll go with the Felix if you
And
request.
Felix, best buds. They should go.
Wow, I feel something happening there. But okay.
What? Between you and Felix, you feel something happening?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
what?
saying
Huh?
in the tone of Phane's voice.
Oh, I'm saying it from Zahavah. Like, what? Oh, that's
Oh.
cute. Oh.
I'm so confused.
I've been drinking.
Yes, I would go with you to find out more about this.
Okay,
As
let's
soon
go.
as Tar and Felix leave, I get a comprehend language joint, just smoke it, and drink with Zahavah.
We both know the language.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
not why they're having a comprehend
Not
language.
having it
Oh.
for comprehend language.
Oh, sorry. As soon as we're gone, you're hidden. Okay.
Yeah.
Coding the job.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
Dyllan, are
find
you
like
staying with us or are you going with them? Dyllan, Dyllan,
Dyllan,
Dyllan, Dyllan.
where is your allegiance?
Go.
Okay.
Dyllan, Dyllan, Dyllan.
Yeah.
Drinks!
Drinks and break because water. Okay. So
Good idea.
we'll take a quick break and then be back.
okay. I feel like I should put this on charge because it's probably going to run out eventually.
It's definitely gonna run out.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
get some
how these
water.
things work. I don't use tablets.
That is so bad, Cat. Holy
Wow.
shit.
How did you manage that? I'm
I don't
impressed.
know.
It works
happened.
terrible.
What just happened?
Kaput.
I feel bad.
Squitch.
I feel bad for it.
It's disgusting.
I can't do anything about it now, so.
So, were you talking to me? Because I
No.
was fully listening to your song that you put up in the song.
Oh yeah, play it. No, just play it.
I was just listening to it in the background.
I'm so humble. God damn. So Phane, hey? I'm so.
It's kind of cool that it's got Adam Levine in it.
Yeah. Dude, the
Good.
movie's full of guest stars. Like they just pop in because obviously they know so many people from SNL and all that.
My apple crumble list is so apple crumble list.
But I don't act like it is.
Oh man, I want apple crumble. Give me apple crumble. I want to eat. I could maybe
It's
listen to
a
it.
terrible song, but amazing, and that's why it's Phane.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. So what the fuck's up with this child?
I bet it's a shapeshifter or a doppelganger. Or
I'm
it's
just like,
Mammon. It's Mammon just being
Why?
like, hey guys, just checking
Why?
up.
though?
Just checking up to see y'all doing good. Still
Anyone
on
have
that
a backstory where
timeline.
they're like kidnapped by a child? Is this
Still-
someone's backstory coming to haunt them?
It's gonna be like,
It might be.
are you keeping to the timeline that we set, which was very nebulous?
What?
We technically set a timeline, right, for this thing.
Yeah, we have. No, he gave us free reign for how long it was going to take.
There was some time restriction, but it was fairly nebulous.
Yeah.
It wasn't a time restriction as much. It was a task restriction.
was
We can only
on
stay on
the
discourse. So we technically, if it's not a thing to do with the idol, we
Yeah.
can't follow this.
Stay on task,
We'll
Widow Garrett.
allow minor setbacks, like obviously getting to it and stuff, but as long as our main focus is
Yeah, basically means no side quests.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
So I
find
guess
the-
we can't do this because, hello, I want my soul eventually.
Yeah, that's
Hello, I
too
want my soul eventually.
much of a risk.
That is a
for
song
us.
lyric somewhere.
Too much
It's
of a
the
risk
most
for us.
country
Yeah.
song ever.
Yeah. I want my soul. Okay. Also, real
Eventually.
quick, something that has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. You know, when you
Oh.
leave a room and you come back, you get a real good whiff of the smell of the room.
Yes.
So this room smells so bad of earth and mud, because I started civil duty again, right? And we've been battling invasive plant species throughout the entire week. So I've been just in the rain as well. So I've been just going through forests and mud and riverbeds, and
It sounds kind of fun.
it is, but
I don't
it also
know.
gets repetitive, right? Because we're always just ripping out plants,
Oh,
the
yeah,
same
I
plant,
guess.
no less. Yeah.
What
Here's
you
the
ripping
deal.
out?
Travel after 2 weeks of prep time to continent to the east, retrieve the idol of Yatsun from the ancient Yanti temple, return the idol to Mordun's door.
I like that that's also specified. Just leave it at the door after you've been gone for multiple months.
I mean, it's a good thing he said return it, otherwise I would have just taken it and run.
Nah, it says return the idol to Mordun's door, then knock or something like that.
I wonder how we're going to get back to his door. It's not like
I
we
just
have
hope
any
we're
way
high
there.
enough level that somebody can teleport.
None of us are wizards.
2 levels.
I mean, Fane's a bard. He can learn anything.
Not for another 2 levels. Teleportation is hard.
Didn't say it was easy.
Wait, though teleport isn't like, no, that's teleportation circle. That's like a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the circle.
Also, teleport isn't the same, right? Teleport has a range limit.
Mm-hmm. No, teleport you can just use to go
anyway.
wherever. if
Oh,
you
but it's
have a
just yourself.
description. No, you can take people with you.
Everyone, it's a 7th level spell.
Yeah, you just have to like know where you're going.
Oh, it has
and there's
less restrictions than teleportation circle.
Yes,
Okay.
and then it has like a chance to backfire and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's what
teleportation
Essek is doing all this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
is a 5th level, which I technically could do. I could get that next level if you wanted me to, but there's no point because I haven't seen any circles and I can't remember any.
Did we come out in a circle in the temple though when we jumped from the Feywild?
I believe so.
Or from Taldore?
I haven't memorized any of them.
Ooh, the Taldore thing might be a circle, but that definitely was a different one because it was not just a plane shift; it was a reality universe shift.
Yeah.
It was an excuse to hang out with someone else.
So if I do the just random teleport, there's like a percentile of whether we get on target or off target.
Yeah,
Yep.
but also 7th level, so not that easy.
How are we getting out of here?
Boat, man. I think we just gotta go by boat.
Why are we wasting time getting the idol? I could have just been building a boat all this time. Would have been done.
Literally a couple minutes ago, you just said, I would like my soul back sometime.
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
We find Dylan's mum and help her with her problems and just sail back on her ship. That's how we get home.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like too
update
much
for everybody
work.
else. We've been talking about how, you know how there's a task restriction on the devil contract thingy that we can't stray from our task? We might not be able to help this little child or whatever the fuck is going on here just because of that. So we might have to just keep going.
Yes.
Even though it makes
I mean-
Felix die a little inside.
3 of you could.
Felix is barely alive.
Some of you don't have this mark of mammon on your wrist.
Yes, but also Phoenix's master has, which extends basically to them.
Felix has been displaying plenty of free will lately. I think they'll be fine with it.
It wasn't exactly free will, though. It was just another influence.
Just saying. Tried to kill me.
Yeah, anyways. Can Felix and Ta go and find like a watch station?
Yeah, we're
Like-
gonna go to the police.
A police depot? I don't know what you call it.
Cousin Bruce.
A
Make an
prison?
Investigation.
Where am I
Wanna do
dying?
that with advantage? Do it with advantage. I'm helping.
Oh, thank you. What is that? That's pretty good. Oh, I got a natural 20. I don't know how good that is. If you want, I will calculate it. Hang on.
Oh, I don't know how
Investigation.
good that is. It's a nat 20.
It's a 32.
Okay. Easily, you remember walking past something that looked official. And
Pretty sure it was something official here.
right.
Okay, we'll walk in, I guess. If there is a door.
Yeah, I mean it's open, and there is there is a counter.
Is there a cat person at the counter?
There is
Okay.
there
Cool.
is what is it?
I'm just standing behind Tor, trying not to look menacing.
I hope it's a cute little ginger cat.
It's
Like fluffy
bit
cheeks.
more stocky, dark gray, British short hair.
Oh, they're so cute. Let me just die. Oh man, I just slipped right off. Yes. Excuse me, officer or whoever you are of official importance. We have something to report here. If we could make a report, is this where we file complaints?
Can I speak with the manager? Did you just, can I speak with the manager at police station? Yes, we did.
Yes, because I don't know what to say.
Well, what is it? What's the problem?
My friend here, Felix, has come across somebody who is clearly impersonating another person, and that person happens to be a child. So we feel that this is a matter of security and that you and your elite task force should probably look into this. Felix, you could perhaps give a description of this person that you met.
I can. Although I would also like to mention that we did not get the explicit permission of the parents and the child to make this report, just to be clear. But yes, here's the description. Blah, 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 blah. A very robotic and analyzing description, like top to bottom, every person.
Has 4 whiskers on one side and 3 on the other.
Yes. This is the most detailed description anyone has ever given. Canon.
Of a
Right.
cat.
Right. So, well, what exactly happened?
Well, yeah. So I'm just gonna tell the story again. I'm not gonna leer it all down. We just did it, but yeah, I describe what happened. Like how Lily, how I was looking for my drunk friends, and how Lily was tugging on my coat, and then kept going, and that we met her again, and no, we didn't meet her again, but when I was meeting the parents, when I went to the place, she wasn't there, and then in the end, she didn't recognize me. And also give my take on the theory that the first time it was another person, and then we were talking only to real Lily.
Right. So, the individual assists you in finding your friends, and
Well, she
then,
did try, yes. Oh no,
then
she did. We actually found them.
and then it turned out the individual wasn't the individual you thought they were.
That is how it seems. I am not sure if that is actually the case. There might be magic involved of some sort.
Right. But there was no harm done.
There was no harm done, but there might be. I don't know what the harm would be if somebody is impersonating a child. But somebody is impersonating a child, it seems.
Right.
Look, man, we've seen some shit with devils and planes.
We just feel that this is a matter you might want to look into, at least if not put your full attention to. Just keep an eye open.
Well,
Impersonation of a child doing harmless acts is one thing, but then perhaps it could escalate into something more.
right.
Have
Well,
there been any other sort of reports like this?
no, for sure. That's the first thing I've heard of it.
Well, perhaps you have someone in the city who is simply a mischief maker, or it might be something more sinister. We simply thought that we should inform you and let you go about your business.
Well, that's much appreciated. I'll definitely file a report. If you could provide me the names of the parties involved.
Yes, of course.
What the heck was that?
That was just me listing the names.
Okay, so yours as well.
Mine and
Okay.
Thor's, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you're filing the report, so
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
so if you could just read this over and sign.
I'm not gonna sign if you don't tell me to, because this is official and I'm basically a child.
I'll sign if you like. I don't mind.
I'm
Wait,
technically
I want
from
to detect
an
magic on
outside
the.
looking in, I'm a piece of equipment. So you might as well sign this.
I want to detect magic on the paper and make sure this is not another contract that's going to bind my soul forever.
Can you read the language?
Which language is this? Yolistican?
Yes.
I mean, we've
Uh,
learned the language.
yeah.
I'm at 400, whatever that means.
Yes, you have learned to speak and understand the language.
Okay.
There's a
Can
difference.
I say, excuse me, officer, we have issues reading your language, as you can see, and I gesture to myself and Felix, we aren't exactly from around here. We are foreigners in your land. Could you perhaps write this down in some other language?
We could also have them translate, and I cast Stone of Truth, so they have to translate truthfully.
That's actually pretty good.
Okay, you cast Zone of Truth.
I mean, I asked the officer first. I'm not gonna cast willy-nilly.
No,
I'm gonna
just
say,
do.
here's a solution that we could do. I could cast Stone of Truth while you translate, so we're all sure that we're on the same page. Or you don't
Sure.
even have to translate. He can just read.
Sure.
He doesn't have to translate.
Yeah, I don't mind. So yeah, that's a failed save for sure.
Okay.
With no matter how high the bonus, that would
Yeah.
be.
And I'm failing on purpose.
Okay, well, you would have to roll.
Oh shit, I better roll. I'm not planning to fail this shit.
I rolled a 9. I mean, do I have to save against my own spell though?
No,
Yes.
no, you don't.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad. What is that, a wisdom save? A
It
Charisma.
is
save?
indeed a wisdom save.
Charisma.
That's a
Oh,
big
charisma save. Sorry.
4.
Yeah, charisma save.
Oh, it's a charisma save? That's
Yeah.
a big 7.
Right.
I'm dead. Well, I'm just gonna not say anything now.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
All right. So, and he reads it back to you, and it's pretty much what you said, and
Okay.
the persons involved and the locations.
Okay. Can I detect any magic coming from the paper? I am a little paranoid about signing.
Do you have detect magic?
Yes, I do have detect magic.
Well, yes.
Is there magic on the paper?
Is there magic on the paper? No, there's not.
Okay, good. Then I sign my name.
Fine.
And that.
We
Yeah.
made triple
yes.
sure this time.
I think you should also sign. Jesus, thanks.
I will flip out my pen and just write a perfect rendition of what is my name. I write down failed experiment dash Felix.
No.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
great. I think that covers everything. Nothing else needed on our part, is there, officer?
No, that should do it.
Wonderful. Well, have a good night and stay out of trouble, as it were. And and I walk off.
Tor mommed a police officer.
I didn't mom. I was just going to be like, never mind. I don't have a good answer to that.
All right. Yeah, that's us. We're leaving. We're going to
Yep.
sleep.
Okay,
Yep.
so you made your report.
Yep.
Mhm.
How long is? Hold on. Do you drop the spell when you leave?
Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
It's a 30 feet zone around me. Does
15,
it move
15.
with me?
Nope.
No, I'm not gonna keep it up. I'm gonna drop it.
I'll leave it at the police office, then everyone has to.
This
go
is a
too.
perfect example of how Chip wants to keep it up so bad. But
But
Felix is
well,
like, I
yeah.
have forced enough truth from everybody. I'm gonna drop
Uh,
this thing.
Char does remain affected for 10 minutes. Just saying.
What?
Ooh. I will
Yeah, we're in 10 minutes.
I will disclose this information. Tar, the Zone of Truth effect will stay for 10 minutes. As we leave the thing.
Ugh.
That's
Not
great. I
good.
mean, terrible.
Cake's like, God damn it.
I'm
Some
just
could
going
have.
to. Well, you know what? I don't have that much to hide, so it's okay.
That's within Zone of Truth?
Remember, you cannot
don't
speak
know.
and you do
You
not
don't know
can.
how much that much is. That much can mean a lot or a very little bit.
Wow.
It's all relative truth.
It's all about
Not
bending the
lie.
truth, not actually breaking
Damn, we're
it.
getting into relative truth now.
That's on the edge there.
It's a bit on the end. The DM says,
Yeah,
you're
like,
scourging a line there, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. I'm sure I can deal with it for a bit.
I am happy to just stay quiet for the 10 minutes and inform you when it's over.
Thank you. That would be much appreciated.
All right.
Just 10 minutes of silence now.
This is the most I've hated being Felix.
Oh, you should have been someone else here who has less morals.
Mm. Phane would have exploited the shit out of this.
Oh, well, you know, some people wanted to stay back and do
you don't
joints.
have to answer with Zone of Truth. You can just stay silent.
Yeah, you don't have to speak.
Yeah.
You just can lie.
All right.
So
We're going back.
Is it a lie if you believe it, though?
No.
There you go.
If you say something you believe, but it's not true, then it's not a lie. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're really
The
good at
Earth
pretending.
is flat.
That is a lie.
How do you know that? We're on a plane in existence. It might not be round.
If the fantasy
Holy
Earth is
shit.
not round, I'm about to go off.
Can you imagine if Donut's world is just
Donuts World is
it's a
flat.
cube? It's one cube. You go off
It's
the
a
side
cube.
and that's it.
If
Fucking
the
you've got
Earth
some
isn't
spider-move.
flat, then explain maps, you guys. They're all flat.
You're not wrong.
Haha, explain maps.
That's why some
That
places
makes
are
sense,
not.
though.
All right.
That's why New Zealand doesn't exist. Because it's never
Yeah.
on any fucking map.
Oh, we're going back.
I thought Australia doesn't exist. Wasn't there something like that?
Yeah, that's the newest thing.
Oh yeah,
That's not new anymore, though.
No, it's not new.
We're all active, and when you get on the flight, you'll just be drugged and then taken to somewhere else.
Yeah. Gardening is illegal in New Zealand.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Awesome.
I'm sure it is.
What a wonderful world. So they get back.
Yeah.
We've
Yes,
been drinking and are just out of it.
Yeah, that's what you planned.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
going to my corner.
That sounds wrong.
Felix thinks, you know.
I'm
Okay.
just going to cry over my tools and then go off to sleep.
All right.
Donut, I have a question.
Yes.
The bunny, is he still like coming after me for food, or can he listen to me now? Can I teach him stuff?
Yes, definitely.
Mm.
I mean, he's stuck with you for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not here for this.
I mean, he's got a horn. He could fight, you know.
What?
It's
No.
stop a toe.
He can just launch himself at somebody's big toe.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, 1d4 damage. Wow, it's so
Yeah.
powerful.
Deflect
I mean,
missiles.
It's like a dagger.
Yeah.
Dagger.
They could poke someone.
You just
Yeah.
yeet the rabbit thing at people.
Well, get a slingshot.
1d4 plus 3, so hey.
Oh.
It's a return dagger. You can just yeet it and it runs back.
You can eat the rabbit and we'll come back.
Aw. And just for safety, there's like a cap on it, on the horn for everybody else.
Unsheath it, just throw it. Oh my god.
Also, Yeet the Rabbit is definitely a jazz band.
Yeah.
The name of my new jazz band. It's also the name of the cat.
Yes. It's a rabbit.
So, any plans?
Can I kill the rabbit?
No. Take it for a bath.
I'm just taking it for a walk outside.
No.
Get rid of it. I'm kidding. I won't do that. I'll just continue to joke about it until suddenly I snap and actually do it.
No, but you can definitely teach it some basic tricks. I mean,
teach it?
You can teach dog bunny stuff.
And I think they are smarter than
Zahavah.
Are they smarter than Larry?
No,
Yeah,
never
for
mind. They're still animal level intelligence, so it would be basic stuff like follow, stay, and
Oh yeah, okay.
oh, they are wise as fuck.
They've seen shit.
They've seen some shit.
They keep getting boomeranged, yeah.
I mean, they have
say
they have a wisdom of 14.
I would say fetch and stay are the most important ones if you want to teach
That
them
is
that.
more wise than I am.
I would like it pointed out that wise as fuck is a 14 is what Donut just said. Zahavah is wise as fuck.
I am not.
Felix ain't.
Bunny is wiser than I am.
I'm wise. Yeah. I'm very wise.
The bunny is wiser than Felix.
I'm wiser than my bunny. Yay!
That helps.
I'm wiser than my bunny is the first song of Yeet the Rabbit.
Nice.
I don't want to hear this band. They sound awesome.
Yeah, they sound amazing. It's like indie jazz pop or something. I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah.
They should be like like NPCs in the world. They actually go to their band one time.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. So you all go to sleep?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm hopping in the tub.
Don't fall asleep in the tub again.
Don't.
I like the wrinkly look.
Yeah.
You
I'm
mean
gonna go. I'm gonna
Like,
stay in the Harvard room so it doesn't drown.
it's not deep enough for me to drown. It's not long
You know
enough
what?
for me to slide down. At least my legs go
I'm
up.
just gonna keep an eye on you because I don't sleep as long as you do. So just when I get up, I'll just make sure that you haven't fallen your head
Check on
first.
me.
Yeah. I'm more here in case for Tonka than for you. There you go. Yeah.
I will wake everybody up in the morning.
Floating around on some used cup.
It's an early morning because we gotta head out.
Oh, it's quite cold this morning. That water is cold.
Yeah, you fell asleep. I had to pull your head out of the water just a couple of times.
Oh, that's why my neck hurts.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're a good friend.
You're welcome.
Such a good friend.
Yes, breakfast preparations.
All right.
Felix is a butler.
Wait, is Felix making food? I don't eat any of it. Terrified it's poisoned.
Felix is like, "Are you sure, Sir Phane? We have a long and tenuous journey ahead of us."
I will not eat anything you've made.
Okay. And I will take your food and give it to Zahavah.
Yes, double food, 2 breakfasts. I'm gonna put it aside for second breakfasts.
That's a thing?
Pocket bacon.
And then we'll head out, right?
Yeah, I guess we head out.
If you want to.
We are heading out.
Yeah, let's just get Keith and get on this river then.
Yeah. Go.
Keith, where are you?
Keith.
Yeah,
Keith.
I'm here.
It's time
Ready to
for us
rock
to
and
leave.
roll?
Always.
Can I
And
make a perception check?
Yeah.
To see if I can see that kid, just out of curiosity, while we're like walking around.
Ooh.
Sure.
19. Oh no, 30, 20.
Okay. You do not see me, Lily.
No, okay. I'm
Can
just
I
keeping
make
an eye out for suspicious shit while we walk to wherever we're going.
Can I make an insight check on Keith just to make sure, since now I'm a little bit paranoid about people impersonating other people, that Keith is still Keith?
Yeah, sure. Make an insight roll.
It's gonna go so well because my insight's great. It's not too bad. 15.
All right. He seems a little hungover, or whatever, but
You
that
seem a little hungover, Keith. Did you have a long night?
well, short night rather. Yeah.
Understandable. You think you'll be okay to take us down the river?
Oh yeah, sure, always.
Okay, then let's get going. Soon as we can.
All right. Let's get to the boat.
Let's get that boat.
On the boat.
And you head back out of town and to the to the here we go. To the dock where you came in, so you have to walk along that road. Yeah, and there's already traders coming in, going out. So you basically join a line.
Yeah. By the way, we're now decked out in the new clothes, right?
Yeah.
Can anybody, before we head out and get to what I only can assume was the actual session, can we all describe what we'll look like with the new clothes?
Oh, all right. Update.
Totally wearing a safari suit, aka Steve Irwin.
Yes. Just a beige full bodysuit.
Yeah, it's slightly a little too small. The shorts are a little too short. It's great.
Right.
What was his death anniversary just 2 days ago?
Yeah,
Oh, are you going to change the accent too?
mate. Crikey, mate, that's a
Right.
fucking big croc. Oh, he's picture crocodiles as well. Yes.
You're wearing the crocodile hat.
The half, bruh. No, I'm kidding.
She tries to wear the hat, but there's too much hair.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
bounces off.
This looks much better on Tar anyway.
All right. Okay. Felix.
Whatever the fuck they put on me, I guess.
It was your idea. Come on.
I think Phane talked about the large brimmed hat, so I'm definitely wearing. It's not a sombrero though, right? It's a floppy hat. It's like the
Yeah.
big ass sun sun sail hat.
Sombrero, yeah.
That will be very inconvenient within the jungle, but he's Felix, so you know. And then I guess white flowing clothes, similar as to before, but just lighter.
Breathable cotton.
Yeah, Fane's just like sheer material now.
Whoa! I have an. It's very sheer material that has on Felix, so that you can see the mechanical parts through it.
Ooh.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, mine's just so that you can see me through it.
Hey.
Ain't nothing mechanical about that one.
But now he's still got his beret, but he's got like a white, the white thing to put over for the mozzies
Yeah.
and shit, because he's like real paranoid about his
Face. Don't pick the face.
Yeah, get the car.
Like a beret bear suit. A bee suit.
Yeah, you gotta wear that beret. He loves it. But yeah, just like real flowy pants.
Right.
Maybe a bit more
Nothing
jewelry
else.
for bling.
Okay, Dyllan.
Well, probably something very basic.
He's the one.
That,
He's
like,
the only one that wears
Pirate
functional
shirt, the
stuff.
billowy pirate
Yeah,
shirt.
just functional stuff.
And loose, yeah,
He's
loose
still got
fitting
the
pirate
sombrero
shirt.
though, because when it's going to rain, you can hide under it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, Dylan's wearing a sombrero.
But he's
I
not
like how
wearing it.
everybody goes fancy and Dylan is just like, I'm putting on jungle clothes, so I don't know about you.
I'm sorry, but is my outfit not the most jungly?
It is
Hello?
jungly, it's just tight in all the wrong places.
And you're exposing
I mean, all the right
and
places.
you're exposing your calves, which you really shouldn't when you go somewhere with
Um,
poisonous critters.
Hello, leech leg is coming about.
True.
All right, and Tar.
I have no idea. It's probably like what I wear over here all the time. It's like a cotton shirt and linen pants and whatever.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
nice.
I don't know. Yeah. I still have all my stuff on me, so it's
That's
like
what-
all
that's what-
crisscrossed with
Yeah.
like the leather belts and
That's
Yeah.
what.
We all
That's,
have
but pretty much that's what I've been wearing last week. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was warm
Yeah.
for Germany. It was warm.
But it's all still crisscrossed with all the belts and pouches
Right.
and shit. So it
Oh yeah,
does
we
get-
still have our like
Bibs and
gear
baubles,
stuff
yeah.
that's heavier, but
Right.
and like armor and shit. But when we're just on the boat, I imagine we're just like chilling a bit.
I imagine Keith looks the same still, right?
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah.
still.
I don't think he owns anything else.
Why you're not gonna wear one of the hats we picked out for you?
Did you-
No, I said they were special and were for special occasions. But
Well,
I will
everybody
wear.
else is wearing a hat.
No, I'll wear the reed hat which you had made me ages ago. I have a reed hat. I'll wear that.
True.
Oh my
Maybe.
god, if I got a cork hat.
Oh yeah.
If you're a cork hat, or even just like one of the mosquito net ones.
Both?
Yeah.
It's got the net and then the corks on there.
Oh my god.
No, you definitely need a cork hat,
Yeah.
and you
But it's made of the
drank
cork.
all the wine yourself.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's all the corks and all the drinks
Oh,
on there.
amazing.
All right,
Oh
we
my
get on the boat.
I get distracted
Yeah.
so often, I'm like,
Yeah. Okay. So you get to the dock and you present your mooring slip
Mm-hmm.
and you pay for your you pay the fee.
Mhm.
I think it was
Yeah.
a gold a day,
No, it
We
was
actually
less.
stayed
a silver
after we
day,
were
silver
It
day.
was a silver day, I believe.
Yes. True.
Oh my
Right.
god. Timing,
So-
guys.
And
So
we've
you
been here for 4 days?
Yeah, pretty sure.
3 days, 4 days, 4
I think
days.
4.
Four silver.
Or
Yeah.
just give them a gold and be done with it.
Didn't we
Huh?
pay? Yeah. No.
Yeah, we paid in bank.
Oh, we paid up front.
Oh, you did,
Oh,
right?
we
yeah.
did?
Right.
Yeah, and I think you
Oh.
paid for 5
We paid for a
days
week.
or a week.
We
week.
paid for a week or 5 days.
Probably.
It's 17 gold per day for rooms and food for all of us.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Two
That might be
silver for
everything
zero
together.
ale.
No,
Okay.
that is separate. But I think you
Okay.
paid it. So
We,
that's
we paid. We paid it. We paid it.
right. Okay.
Great, let's get on with our journey then.
Mhm.
All right. Have a safe journey, people. Hope we can welcome you soon. Again at some point.
Very well.
Absolutely.
Okay, and you head out, and there's currently a stream of boats because it's that time of day. So you have fishermen, fishing people going out, traders heading the way you came, and in other directions on this big lake. So the lake is currently dotted with smallish sailing or rowing boats, bit like Lake Town in its prime.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
There was an image there, yeah. Yeah, and you start to head to the southeast.
Yeah.
Not the west. That's where you came from.
Yes.
Not back, please. Forward.
Well, you say that now.
I say that now.
Okay, and the first part is just crossing this huge lake, and that by itself takes a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to weave a bit between the fishing nets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
people
we're in
there.
the same. We're in the same boat, right? It's just Keith's boat.
It's the same boat, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's big enough, so
Yeah.
even if I change dimensions a little, you'll soon. Maybe. And you are on your way, and it's still warm, but not unpleasant out here.
Mhm.
You have a light breeze, and sun is shining, and people greet you as you pass by. So here it's all very fairly peaceful and quiet.
Mhm.
And you start to head towards land, and you can see a very large river mouth opening up to lake, or out of the lake actually. But this is not like the river you were on before. This one is much wider and slower.
Yeah.
And eventually you get there after let's say an hour
Mhm.
of crossing the lake. You get to the river.
Okay.
All right, people.
Any idea how long it's going to take to get to the thing from here?
About the same time it took you last time.
Yeah, we're basically halfway. I think
Yeah.
we've talked about this.
Holiday on the boat.
Another month on a boat.
I'm so looking forward to this.
I'm going to get murdered.
Huh?
Well, nothing to do except let's keep moving unless anyone has any spells or things to make this go faster.
Just,
Probably
fly.
cast sleep on you so that you don't know this has happened.
You
I
just have
can
to
just sleep on my own.
Well, maybe you should do that.
sleep is a
Instead
form of
of
time.
complaining.
Sleep is a form of time travel.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I have nothing really that can make it go faster. No. Nothing.
That's depressing. Maybe we should have gone to some of the libraries here and looked at some magic scrolls and things. Do you think they
We
have
are
magic scrolls here?
Pretty sure.
We asked around magic, but it's a town we don't know. We didn't know where any of this stuff was. When we asked, yeah.
Yeah,
We could
that's
try.
fair.
We have
could
seen
try. We
signs
found
of
that, like-
arcane magic though, so they might as well have scrolls.
But
Should have
we tried to get magic, but it didn't end up leading anywhere.
should
Look
have
at that
taken a magic scroll of boat propulsion.
We don't want to go faster and crash.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't. Zahavah get in the water and start kicking. I didn't mean to do that. You were having a drink,
Went
Zahavah.
everywhere.
Sorry, Zahavah. My bad.
Can Larry push the boat?
I think we tried. Wait, Dyllan, why don't you summon with your trident of amazing abilities some animals to just come and help us out here?
Tow us.
Oh yeah, like
Make-
crocodiles.
Come on, you've got a magical trident that can do that, can't you?
It helped with the big boat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Can it just, help us out here? Just.
Like, to be
DM's looking
fair,
into it.
we haven't really been going slow. We've got to be
No.
careful that there's no rocks to crash into again. Looking at
Because
Felix.
it's like guiding us, like.
I would rather be on the safe side than on the fast side.
Yeah.
It's Dominate Beast, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to find it first.
I'm
sure
sure
we can
we
find
can
some
find
animals.
like crocodiles and stuff.
Haven't you heard? I'm really good at talking to crocodiles.
Just meet
Uh,
Zahavah.
By the
Yeah.
way, you do the boat does have a sail, so you're not
Mhm.
rowing or just floating.
No.
And
Well,
so far
I mean,
it's worked.
yeah, but I'm just saying we could just get a couple of crocodiles. Zahavah could talk to them. We could
know
make a
about that.
quick harness, and they could just tug our boat along a little bit faster than what we're going right now, and guide us through
Remember when
the
we
rocks
had
as
that
well.
ring of summoning a djinn?
I could try to look out for some crocodiles.
Oh, I missed that, Jin.
I miss
They were
those
cool.
days.
Oh, the one that turned us into farts?
Yep.
Yep.
I miss it. Nope. That was weird.
Crocodile has a swim speed of 30,
Paladin.
so it wouldn't really speed you up.
Yeah.
Great.
It would be just a struggle for it.
It would just you could, but it would not be really
I
useful.
mean, you could, but why would you want to?
What about river dolphins? Are there river dolphins
Okay,
here?
music.
Yeah, river
Yeah.
dolphin.
You have not seen any river dolphins so far.
This place is
Um,
useless. It
we've
doesn't
really
even have
only
river
seen
dolphins.
Can we just be on the boat? I'm not sure if it's a good idea to make it go faster. We're just on a boat again. That's it.
You're on
let's do that where I made everyone fly and we carried the boat.
No, against
That
it.
ended so well the first time.
I'm taking off my shoes and taking off my socks and getting ready for some leech leg.
Yeah.
Huh?
So another leech arm.
Oh, I'm gonna try the leech legs. These puppies are out.
I'm going to
Good
sit
for
here and
boat
suffer.
Oh,
Huh?
It's already started. The suffering has already started. Really, we're like an hour in.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
is there anything you want to talk about? Like,
No.
Huh? Huh?
well, why don't, while we're stuck on a small,
No.
closed place together,
No,
why don't we-
I don't like this already.
Felix and his death sword.
What?
Are we talking about this in front of the sword right now? Like we're
Yeah,
gonna do
I
that?
already know that the sword wants to kill me. I'm just wondering what your guys' opinions on the death sword is. Felix, does your sword like me?
I will ask
Huh?
Iron Storm if he likes Phane. Do I have to take the sword out to talk to it or not?
No.
I'm just waiting for.
Well,
like, I want it.
You think you do. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Shing!
Oh, fuck. What is...
Huh? Huh?
I,
Oh god.
Iron Storm.
I
Yeah.
stand between Phane and Felix.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think of Sir Phane?
Every ruler needs a jester.
You can't hear this, right? Or does the
Oh,
sword talk?
he's saying that out loud.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, he clocked you, didn't
Oh, I'm gonna throw you in a pit of acid one day and watch you bubble.
The sword has a
Wait.
sense of humor.
he? Hold up. Felix is going to be the master, the ruler?
Yeah, Felix can't. Sorry, Sword. Felix
But does
doesn't.
that mean that
do that.
Tar has to perish as well?
No,
Yeah.
Felix is the, commander.
Yeah,
I
no,
have
but
not-
if Felix is going to be the master.
I have no plans to command anybody who doesn't want to.
That's not what your sword said.
That's the idea.
Actually, to be fair, the sword just said this about himself. He might not be talking about Felix.
Yeah.
Those that follow you should do it of their own free will. Makes things easier.
We actually agree on something.
That's a start.
Felix,
Although
you
I
asked
do
us to kill me.
believe you and I have two different impressions of following.
Maybe not. We'll see. Anything else?
I look to the group.
Any
Look at
plans
what-
to kill anyone while we're on the water at all?
Hmm?
No plans to kill anyone while we're out here on the river? Any
None of
us?
you.
Oh, good. See, you're safe, Phane. You're fine.
But
I
do
don't
you like Phane or do you like Phane?
Is this one of those weird
Let's try
Wait,
don't
to
play hard to
slash
get?
it.
Harry kill. Ironstorm.
Is it one of those I'm gonna bully you because I like you situations?
No.
That's a little juvenile, I'm just going to point out.
It's Zahavah. She plays Leech Arm.
No, I'm saying the behavior. If Einstorm indulged in
okay.
that behavior.
No, I have no personal liking for Phane.
Hey, did you ever have like a
That's
partner when you grew up, when you weren't a sword?
What? Sorry.
Did you have like a partner when you weren't a sword?
Yes. Of course.
Were they nice?
Yes.
Do you miss them?
Sometimes.
Do they have a name?
When did this turn into a school trip? Holy shit.
You're like stalling because you have no idea where to go with this. It's like, wait, partner's names, history of a sword, love.
Well, not sword. Not sword.
Yeah, well, we're calling it sword love because we
He was
only
a
know
dwarf
the sword.
once.
That's gotta be a card.
Sword
He
love.
was like a dwarf once.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, if it wasn't.
Well, like Ironstorm, I'm just asking. Since
Yeah.
you're trapped in the sword, you can't probably be with the person you loved back then. So, like, if you left the sword, then you could be.
Oh no, she is long gone.
Yes, but then you will also be long gone, and then you'll be together in dwarf heaven.
Did Thor just say in dwarf heaven?
Yes.
Was
she
she
did.
a dwarf too?
Jesus.
Was he?
Chill
Was
with the
they a
racism,
dwarf?
Thor.
I don't know where the dwarves go when they die. This is my idea of what dwarves do when they die. They go to heaven, but it's probably like dwarf heaven. It may be under the ground.
God heavens for dwarves.
Her name was Kada.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Was she a dwarf as well?
Yes.
Well, that's all I have for awkward question times. I'm done.
Do you have any questions for us, Sword? Does my butt look good in these pants?
Well, you are going to, if I understood correctly, you are going into a war zone. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh shit.
We're not. It was like a former war zone. It's not like a war zone now.
It's prime. Probably very dead.
What I understood is that these Lizardfolk and UNT are still at each other's throats.
That is correct.
Yes, well, but
They are at
When-
each other's throats, and we are not about to mix in.
But you are
Yeah.
passing through.
Yes, and I plan to
I'm
not spill
detective.
blood.
Because we're magic.
Good luck with that.
Ah shit. What do
Can I
you
just
do?
cast like darkness on the boat so we're just like a blob of darkness traveling down the.
You cannot see in your own. Remember that.
Oh, that's right. Can't see outside. Damn.
I will put Ironstorm away again. I have enough.
Okay.
see, Arnstorm, I feel like while they may have some flaws, they do have a reasonable side and can be reasoned with.
Yeah, I still don't like them.
Okay, well, that's justified because he did try to kill you.
I mean, just the once.
Yeah, just the one time.
But I'm just saying they seem like a reasonable sort.
By the way, Felix, can you make a wisdom save for me?
Jesus, okay. That went to space. Where is it?
Dramatic.
Ooh, a 15 plus wisdom save. 5. So 20.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Right. Okay. Well, that was that, and you are back on your way.
I'm going to mope. And by mope means I'm going to go and have lunch. So I'm going to mope in game.
Okay. And I have to do a quick bathroom visit. So
All right.
break.
Yes, break.
Right.
Are you all
Break.
interested in Yeet the Rabbit's first album?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeet the Rabbit, first album. No title yet.
Oh my god, you actually.
Yes. First
Yes,
song,
please.
I'm
Yes,
Wiser
please.
Than My Bonnie. Second
Yeah.
song, Perceive the Child. Third song, I Wear the Reed Hat. Fourth song, Fisherman Heading the Way I Came. Fifth song, Still Warm But Not Unpleasant. Sixth song, Another Month on a Boat. Seventh song, We've Tried to Get Magic. Eighth song, Stuck on a Closed Space Floating on Water. 9, I Bully Because I Like You. And 10, Every Ruler Needs a Jester. That is the first album of
That's
Yeet the
a pretty
Rabbit.
good album.
Yeet the rabbit.
I like it.
They sound
like
indie as fuck.
They sound so
Fucking
indie.
Yeah.
love it. Fucking love it. Oh my god.
Y'all, I might have to make a band.
You are already in a band?
Yeah, I know. But they're not called Yeet the Rabbit.
Name change. Guys, listen.
Yeah, it's way
Guys,
better
listen,
than
I know
band.
we've got that hashtag thing going on pretty well. But what about Eat the Rabbit?
Yeah, what about you?
We've got merch,
It's
we've
like-
got fans, we've got a sign, we've got a room. But what about Eat the Rabbit though?
They're just like context. You're like, none given.
Yeah,
I cannot.
I cannot give
literally-
context.
Content though. It does
Context
need
will
content.
not make it better. It's Eat the
That's the
Rabbit.
name. That's the name of the second album. Context will not
Context.
make it better.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
You know, Zahavah's really good at playing the bagpipes. We could start a band.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Yes, because Phane can play whatever.
Yeah.
Felix is literally percussion.
Ding 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 ding. Yeah.
Oh my god, you need a washboard abs, washboard stomach.
I just go heavy plate, man, and I'm gone. I'm done.
Wait, Dyllan, can you play a musical instrument?
Let me check. No, I don't think so.
You're not Dyllan.
Nope.
I dream of Dyllan.
Oh, I could imagine Dyllan as being a guitar player.
I could teach you.
On like your arrow, your bow.
Yeah,
That's not a guitar.
that's a
Look.
harp, but whatever.
We just. This is magical. It's Fantasyland. Chip.
I imagine
Come on.
them being a guitar player, like on his bow.
Let's go.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, we've got a month. Do you want to learn?
Cello.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna whip out my bagpipes on the river.
The only other
I don't have
instrument
any.
I have on me right now, other than the lyre, is panpipes. So that's the only other.
What is tar? Can tar play a musical instrument?
Recorder.
I'm only proficient in a couple of instruments, by the way. I'm not like all of them.
Yeah, but you could learn.
Panpipes.
Also, your performance is a bajillion.
Yeah.
So you might as well.
I might as well be, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mostly proficient in. I play the violin.
First
That goes
album is
really
called
well
I
with
Might
it.
As Well Be.
That's the third album.
No, that's the first. The first doesn't have the title yet.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. I Might As Well Be.
Second album is Context Not Given.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
That's so good. I love
But
it.
yeah. What are we going to do on this boat for that long?
Start a band.
Start a band?
Keith can be our like manager.
Keith.
Keith.
Yeah.
Well, he's got nothing else to do otherwise. He's like our roadie as well.
Yeah,
Literally
Keith is our
taking
roadie.
us. We just need to find out what Tar can play.
Yeah.
Oh my
or
god.
Tuck.
Tar could be like our rap god. Just moaning.
Oh yeah, Tiny rap. Just come out and just.
Are
do
we
the-
a rap, bagpiping, flute playing, guitar band?
Yeet the rabbit,
Yeah.
man!
Eat the fucking rabbit!
Yeet the rabbit. We got
Oh
it
my
all.
god, I need someone to
We're
design
waiting
the
to
rabbit
actually get
t-shirts.
over it.
All right, Yeet the rabbit. What are the instruments again? Bagpipes,
Can I just say, you know how
percussion.
Scanlan Shorthout came out with Meat Man Tour
Yeah.
Yeah.
merch? We need Eat the Rabbit t-shirt.
Yes.
We can get the rabbit angel.
I'm on it.
I want to
Um,
make a CD cover.
Yeah,
Guitar,
we
to draw
literally need
one.
t-shirts. Yeah, bagpipes.
bagpipe, percussion, guitar, any other instrument,
Or the pan flute.
Literally any other instrument.
any instrument, but just one of them.
Literally just whatever you need me to play.
Tar, come back! Tell us
And
to
also,
play.
In every song, there's a rap verse.
Or at least one.
Yeah,
It
One
might be the
over-
chorus, it might be the whole thing.
yeah. It might be the
Why not?
hook, or
You never
it might be
know.
just a chorus.
Yeah.
Or
Don't know
just
what
a
you're gonna
verse.
get.
You need to come back and tell us what you played. Whoa, I can hear myself.
Yeah, there's an echo.
Whoa, ah!
Oh, Jesus!
The fuck?
Yeah, it's better now.
You've muted yourself.
That's the sound of the band.
Yeah, that's our between each song.
There's like
The reset button. Come back to us, cat. I know, it just went full on robot-y, like for all of us, and then echoey robot-y, which was scary as fuck.
It's probably just a back loop thing.
So
Is it going?
no.
Did any
No.
of you guys see It's Chapter 2 yet?
Yeah, I saw it premiere screening.
I see it
I haven't seen
tonight,
the
but
first one yet.
I haven't seen
You know
it.
Courtney? Rick?
You what?
Courtney?
Yeah.
She got us in for free to this because she does film stuff.
Yeah.
She got us in for free.
That's
And then there was
really
free,
cool.
free popcorn, free drinks, and like we
Nice.
just walked in and she had the barcode ready because she had the tickets. And they were just like, nah, you don't need to. She just turned around and she was like, I know people.
That's so cool.
And we just walked in.
Love it. Ta,
Great.
this is quite an important question. Like,
Really
no.
probably the most important question.
Yes.
What instruments can Ta play?
Instruments? I don't
Mhm.
think I
Yes.
have any instruments.
rap god.
Yeah,
Can she rap? Can Tor
should-
rap? Tell us, please.
You talk
I
really
Or
fast.
sing.
Ta will
Rap and
attempt
sing.
it.
Tor can rap.
I
You
do
heard it
not
here.
have
Canon.
any. I don't have any musical instruments on my
It's
sheet.
canon.
Because what we've decided on this month on a boat, we're gonna start a band called Yeet the Rabbit.
Yep. We've got all 10
And-
songs planned out.
Keith
Wow.
is our roadie.
I am excited. I will. Jeez, I don't know what I can do. My voice isn't that
You're
good.
rap.
You're a rapper.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You got that interesting, unique voice. So
Yeah.
And
It
you
sounds
complain
like
a
it's
lot,
been
so we can just
strangled.
put it into a song.
Oh my god.
It's that raspy throatness that we love.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh sure, very Brian Adams or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Chip, if you could read out those names of those songs again,
Yeah.
so everybody can
So
laugh.
Yeet the Rabbit, their first
Mhm.
album, or first album, is called I Might As Well Be. And here's the songs from 1 to 10. I'm wiser than my bunny. Perceive the child. I wear the reed hat. Fisherman heading the way I came. Still warm but not unpleasant. Another month on a boat. We've tried to get magic. Stuck on a closed space floating on water. I bully because I like you, and every ruler needs a jester.
Wow.
Those are the songs.
Second album is going to be called Context Not Given.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We are the best band in all
Yeah.
of
The
this
sound
land.
horrible.
We sound
You
not
know how hard
good.
it is tuning a bagpipe set on a boat?
We sound terrible.
Why do you need to tune a bagpipe set though?
How many people do
It's
bagpipes
been in a
in
bag
water?
of holding for quite some time.
But there's nothing to unless I
You know,
don't
when you get
understand bagpipes.
You know when
Yeah,
you get that at the start of all songs, that just goes on for a lot longer. That's all.
Oh.
I can't get the key.
All right.
Can I be like your tech director?
Also, yes.
You do the flash of pop and stuff,
We're-
and we do
yeah.
live shows. So
Yeah.
shit.
Got it.
Yeah.
You're the fucking DJ in the background. That's what's up.
Yeah. Dab it.
DJ Tard Debba.
Oh my
DJ
god.
Tom.
DJ
Is-
Tor Dab.
Is Debba your like DJ name? DJ
Yeah.
Debba? DJ
Dabba.
Dab?
Just like
Dabba,
Dabba.
Debba Debba
Yeah,
Doo.
we like ABBA, but with a D in front of it.
Yeah. Yep.
This is what happens when you leave
Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's so
Fuck
good.
yes! We
Being
have a band.
on the post for so long.
We are a band.
I'm drawing our logo. I tried
Alright.
at least.
Wow.
Look, it's a rabbit that's being yeeted.
Amazing.
Yeety Rabbit right there.
Yeet
It's a
rabbit.
pretty yeety river.
It's a yeety rabbit.
That's a pretty yeety rabbit you got there, my
Yep.
friend.
Imagine the group from Parks and Rec that keep changing their name, and then they eventually go back to the same name, but every now and then they'll just change it.
Yep.
That's a yeety rabbit, boy.
It's such
Oh,
a great
Stop
line.
saying it.
It's a pretty yeety river.
Right.
Wow.
I'm gonna die.
Oh, good.
Jesus, alright. Let's keep going, I guess. We're on a boat.
You're on a boat.
What? We're on a boat?
And now you can see the boat as well.
Ooh, hello. That's a very straight river.
For now. Yep.
No.
Yeah, and it's wide and lazy.
Nice.
It's a nice boat.
And
Cake's having a minor meltdown, I'm just saying.
it's not minor.
It's not minor.
Yeah, that's just not minor. Cake is broken. We broke it from the word eating or whatever it was.
That's a pretty yeety rabbit.
It's lost to us.
We might as well just continue without her, say our prayers, and move on.
Yeah.
She's playing leech leg for a bit.
Yeah, Zahavah's just like in the water.
Mm.
I can't look. I have to. Like, how do I black out
What
the
the
screen? I
shit?
can't see them.
Take a deep breath, dude.
Every time I look at Cake, I just start laughing. There we go. Like, Cake, you're amazing. She's probably
Okay.
still laughing though.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so you are slowly sailing down the river,
Going down the back.
and you get these. Well, there's some boats passing you.
Oh, they're travelers?
Some.
Do they look tabaxi?
A few, but not all.
Can I make a perception, see if we recognize anyone from Dyllan's boat or otherwise?
Sure.
That's not good. 9.
Yeah, no.
Are there any like
Very
lizard folk or
interested in-
yuanti?
There are a couple of Lizardfolk, yeah.
Oh. So here's my question. How similar do lizard folk look to Dragonborn?
Well.
Less horny.
Wow. They are. Well, they are scaly as well. There are some similarities, yes.
Okay. So like
Um,
if I tried hard, I could pass as a lizard folk.
with some disguise, yes, you might.
Yeah, we've
Okay, that's
disguised
good to know.
ourselves as completely different people before. It's easy.
Well, I mostly disguise myself to look as different types of Dragonborn. This would be a completely different species.
I mean, but yeah, I've got. We did. I made myself look like a lady.
Oh wait, that's right. I made myself look like you. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Look good.
But
We were
like
completely
long
fooled
term.
everyone.
Though they do have a they are more in the green coloring. They have tails.
Oh great. To come up with a reason why my tail got lopped off.
And they have a wow, what do you call that in English? Hold on.
Like fins? Like crests?
Kind of a comb on their
Yeah,
head.
like a frill. Like okay, I got it.
No, they're frilled necklaces.
So
I
yeah,
like those. They're so
they're a bit different, but you could technically maybe pass.
I think with like a little bit of makeup, we could probably make it work. I'm just saying, perhaps that once we get into lizard folk and yuan-ti territory, if we ally ourselves with the lizard folk, we might be able to pass through, or they might know secret passages or ways in.
But we want to get to the Yanti temple. So why would we ally ourselves with the lizard folk? Wouldn't it be smarter to ally ourselves with the Yanti so that they let us into the temple?
Well, then maybe we can disguise me as lizard folk that you have killed, and then maybe you'll get into their graces.
Yeah, all stuff that we can think of when
They may also want to like take you and stuff you. If that's the case.
I feel like I can get myself out of situations.
we'll just deal with it when it comes.
Yes. Just something to keep in mind. We can use
Yeah.
this to our
Not a bad
advantage.
plan.
Right. Well, let's continue sailing down this river for another 30 odd days. Oh god. Does anything happen in the days?
Well, it's still the same day.
Oh my god. It's still the same day. I've taken at least 5 naps and it's still the same day.
You have to nap for longer than 5 minutes each time. Just saying.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
alright, I'm quite wise, I know these
5 minutes is not.
You
No,
guys
5
just said that sleeping's like time traveling. I don't see why we're not time traveling faster.
Because the problem is because we're all awake at the same time doesn't work.
Also, you're not doing it right.
Wait, you know how to do it right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Like, what am I doing wrong?
Everything.
I was about to say it's could be everything.
Then how do I do it right?
Why would I tell you? What am I getting in return?
You're getting me to shut up for a while. Tell me how you do it.
I'm entertained by this. Why would I want you to shut up?
Your suffering entertains me.
I thought we were friends, but apparently we're not. It's cool.
When did you think we were friends?
It's cool. I guess I shouldn't have thought of it like that. I'll just go and sit and suffer here for I don't know however many more hours this day has.
A lot.
Fe-
For a while.
Felix will, like a random reminder of some sort of phone, will say, "It has been 2 hours since we've entered this boat."
I hate this. I'm
Really,
already
they-
ready to go back to the city.
Okay, so you keep heading
Attractive.
down
Mhm.
and towards the end of the day, you reach something that appears to be kind of a village.
Ooh.
And there but you can see there is they have built a kind of a gate across the river,
Mm-hmm.
and there seems to be fortifications.
Does Keith know what this is?
Last time I went this way, this hasn't been here, but this is the border to the Lizardfolk territory.
And help my imagination. The fortification does it like block the river, or
They have built a wooden gate actually into the
Mm.
river, and there are watchtowers on both sides, and you can see guards and. But there's also still this village
Want to be a
Can
little
located
folk
on one
now?
side.
Can we see if the guards are lizard folk?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, we're just passing through. Might as well approach.
What?
Oh, such a sad yawn.
Keith, should we wave to them? Is there like a toll or something that we have to pay to get past?
Don't know. I'm sure they'll challenge us.
Okay, then I'll just wave out and hope one of the guards waves back or something.
I'll start putting my socks and shoes back on.
Wow. Best behavior.
No one gets to see these puppies for free.
Hmm?
I don't
All right.
know what that was.
Never mind. Yeah, and as you approach, they kind of indicate for you to stop, and you can see quite a few up there. And there are weapons aimed at you.
Oh, not the most friendly sort. Okay.
I will take out my shield just so it's ready.
And they indicate for you to briefly or for a while stop the boat and put it to shore.
I mean, we'll comply. Yeah.
Yes. Smoother this is done, the better for us.
What's our story?
No story. We're
They're
taking a
passing
journey.
through.
Tourists.
And if they want to know more than that?
We're coming
We're-
to pay our respects to family shrine? I don't know.
Exactly. We should know.
We should just say we're tourists. I'm sure they get them all the time.
Tourists probably don't go
We,
through
we
war
tell them
zones.
the truth.
Oh,
We are
oh,
just
how?
passing through. No need to tell them more.
Oh, we can
What if they
say
want to
that
know more?
we are gathering resources from deeper in the jungle to trade.
I won't say anything, just in case.
If we gather resources from their soil,
No, not from their soil, from the Yuan-Ti soil.
You know what? That's just weird. Just everyone follow Tara and my lead because we'll be the ones talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Everybody else, shut up.
Wow.
I would take it. I would take offense to that, but I know it's for the best.
Phane just doesn't want everyone to say different stories and fudge it up. And Phane is also looking at Felix, who wants to tell the truth all the time.
yes, Jesus, not that hard.
He really is. Reminds me of Aaron. God.
Oh boy.
Anyway, yeah, we'll pull up.
Okay. Let me just check something here. No. Not helpful, not helpful, not helpful. Okay, let's go with this. Right. And as you put the boat ashore, a couple of armed guards approach you. And they are wearing armor and have weapons. They are armed with morning stars, and you can see short bows. And one with the leader, bit bigger, and with a larger crest as the others, you can see, approaches you. Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
What is your business here?
Just passing through. You don't mean to stay in your village or anything. Just going down the river.
What reason?
What?
For what reason?
Oh,
Uh, we are doing
What
a botanical survey of the lands. Closer to, I mean, deeper in the jungle
Look,
areas.
as you can tell, we're not from here. We're
Yes.
researching from
Exactly.
another land.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are here purely for research.
Yes.
To learn.
The flora and fauna is very different where we come from.
Yes.
Right. We'll have to search your boat. And
Of
your
course. Absolutely.
For anything in
Feel free.
particular?
contraband. And he indicates you to step to shore, form a line.
What is contraband, may I ask?
What is the banned substance here? We don't know.
Yeah.
We are merely botanists.
You don't speak the language, do you?
Nope, I'm just repeating words that Phane has said in that language. The pronunciation was completely wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry, she's not from here, as you can tell.
she just says we're just boats.
I have a boat.
Right. So you are being and Keith to say, well, I don't know what this is, but we better play along.
Curiosity before you search, what is contraband?
Anything that may harm us in the war.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're good.
And you form a line, and two of them start to rummage through the boat with through your supplies, and you are being searched individually.
Great.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
the Pants are already tight enough. You cannot tell that I'm not carrying anything on. I mean, come on.
Let's start with 3, 4, 5. Let's roll for it.
Oh no.
So, would you please stay in there? Thank you. With Felix. Felix, what are you carrying?
Not much. The sword.
Right.
I'm carrying the shield.
Yeah.
I'm carrying a cloak of displacement, which I have on. I'm carrying a wand of webbing. And I have written here dust of disappearance, but I'm pretty sure I have given that to Thor.
I don't have it.
Okay, then I have the dust of disappearance still.
Okay.
I also have iron bands of binding as a ball, just in a little side bag.
Yeah.
And a friendship bracelet. That's it.
Which you don't wear? I thought y'all wore.
No, I wear it.
these.
Yeah, I have it on my arm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And Dyllan.
And I
Yeah.
also have a map of the way we came up until here from the city.
Totally fits in with our story.
Yeah.
Dyllan, what do you have on you?
Well, I have some tools, my bow and arrow, a trident. That's it, kind of.
And a fuck ton of animals.
A fuck ton of animal stuff.
Well, animal stuff, but the animals
like
aren't.
food and things.
Yeah.
And treats.
Okay. Next up would be Phane.
I have a magical sword, a rapier. I have my cloak. I have a lyre. I have wand of magic missile. I have potions of healing. I have a lot of jewelry. And my glasses.
Right.
I don't think there's anything else.
Wow, do you guys carry so little? Holy shit.
I mean, I forgot to mention my mace, but that's just a +1 mace.
Right.
Like, have we taken our packs off with us, or are we just walking off the boat? Like,
No. With packs.
Okay.
They
I
search
didn't.
everything.
Yeah, explorer pack or whatever with a fishing rod or something in it. And some musical instruments.
Okay. And Tar.
Tar has the fuck ton of shit.
You're gonna be here for a while.
You are. I'm so sorry. I have. Oh man. Short sword, ceremonial dagger, short bow, toolkits of thieves' tools, disguise kit, forgery kit, trinker's tools, alchemist supplies, carpenter's tools, sending stones, studded leather armor. I have a ring. I have an arcane focus, goggles, headband, marbles, and cap of water breathing. And you all have those.
Yeah, water breathing.
Cap of water breathing. I don't
We'll
have
get one of those.
I have a receipt for some letters, some rings, a healing potion, a forgetfulness potion, a greater healing potion, a scroll, what else? Ingots? No, I think I used those. An amulet with the head of
full on fucking ingots.
No, I use those. I use those to make your damn friendship bracelets.
Oh yeah.
An amulet with the head of Bahamut on it, Klaus's necklace, Morden's business card, a map of Manzazushi with ley lines, a piece of paper with a key of abjuration magic written on it, one page of ledger from Morden's house which I refuse to return, 2 vials of acid, 1 bed.
It's all coming out like
Keep going. This is amazing.
I don't know why I have a bear trap.
I dislike that immediately.
Just brings out a fucking bear trap.
I have the control circlet for Felix, and a copy of a rune that gives the feeling of illusion and abjuration. Mark it. That's it.
All right.
It just went on for like 7 pages. I'm sorry, I carry stuff. I'm an alchemist. I'm an artificer. This is what I do.
But this makes sense though, because your story currently is that you're scientists, right? So you carry all
Yeah.
this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a shit ton of vials.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They can see my alchemist supplies. It looks so legit for like collecting samples.
Mhm.
Definitely the head botanist.
Yep, leader of our group.
Mm.
You are well armed for explorers.
Yes, but we have
dangerous.
heard the place is dangerous. Yes.
That's why this one here, and I point to Zahavah, doesn't have as much of the written supplies and doesn't speak the language. She's here purely for our protection.
Mhm.
Just nod Zahavah.
I sleep, even though I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah. By the way, these guys are bigger than any of you.
Okay.
I am I haven't said what I'm carrying, but I have got the bag of holding on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, right. Yes, because
it's
I didn't
fine.
roll. No, go ahead.
No,
What are
it's
you
fine,
carrying?
fine,
What are
fine.
you carrying? Go ahead.
On me personally, once I dump out my handy haversack of my own stuff, I have a maul, a claw glove, a ring of protection, manacles, traveling clothes, a hunting trap, 2 javelins, a water skin, tinderbox, torches, 50 foot of rope, a bedroll, a musket, a small flask that is currently full of some unknown liquid, small jar of honey, a book of names, 1 displacer beast tooth, 1 greater healing potion, 1 supreme healing potion, dust of disappearance, a hairpin, displacer cloak, a javelin of lightning, a cap of water breathing, 5 dinosaur claws, 1 bone, and also the bag of holding.
Right.
The bag of holding.
I feel like we should redistribute some of our load here. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's in the handy haversack, my stuff, so it's okay.
Yeah. One of them, the one that is leading the interrogation, is like pointing to the bag of holding. What's in there?
You ready?
Nope.
Travel clothes.
Are you taking? Hold on. Are we taking all this out,
bottles.
or is she reading?
No, she's taking that out.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Travel
Let's go.
clothes, empty ale bottles, brewer supplies, juggling balls, a fancy dress, 20 magical crossbow bolts, 4 boxes of a box of brushes and paints, a bag of small stones, a bag of ash and charcoal. Slim Shady's on the boat, so they're not here. Adamantine armor, boots of the Winterlands, amulet of
and it's empty now suddenly. Oh, that's
amulet of proof against detection and location.
all of it, Zahavah.
2 black velvet masks stitched with silver thread. 1 carved bone statuette. 3 copper chalices with silver filigree.
Empty now.
2 gold lockets with painted portraits. 2 small golden bracelets. 1 small mirror and painted wooden frame. 2 coral gemstones. 1 garnet, 1 jade, 1 jet, 1 tourmaline. 19 joints. 4 coconut, 3 coconuts now. There is also 160 electrum, 1 diamond, 7 various gems. There is a potion of longevity in there. There is 11 transcription scrolls. There is 10,706 gold. There is 2,403 copper, 26,768 silver, 485 platinum.
I would like to cut her off before all of that got out.
As you try to make move, a very large reptilian hand with very sharp claws lands on your shoulder and just gives a little squeeze.
But
I'm
you've
just
got to
saying to
remember,
Zahavah that she shouldn't, in commons, that the others don't understand it, that she shouldn't take it all out.
To be fair, I'm saying this all out like as I'm taking that. I'm going one boot in common, so I can't.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what.
Also, I'm counting out the money, like looking over my shoulder, like, but they want it out. And I'm like
No,
counting it out, and I
stop
can't count very well, so I'm like, one.
Fucking
Shit,
hell.
sorry.
I mean, I guess we're
One.
not counting the money out.
No,
We're
no.
just taking the chest of money out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've on Keith they find his gear as well as a shitload of joints, because he has a box.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has a
yeah,
book.
that's right.
Well, half a box now, because he has a high consumption rate.
I just lean down to Phane and in common, I say, if it makes it better, they could have just turned the bag inside out.
That's true.
Don't. Right.
Uh,
just
And Keith has his 2 short swords, a longbow, arrows, of course.
But it would have been funny when everything fell on their foot.
Yeah, and some nothing major as well.
remind me later to teach Zahavah how to lie.
Oh god, that can only go so well.
I will set that reminder. I am the robot. Oh no! I have another order to not take orders from Phane, so no.
Yeah.
Will not
And they kind of look at at what you have. It's like they have a very quiet discussion amongst themselves in their native language. So you don't understand that.
Comprehend language joint. I'm kidding.
You
Wait.
just start poking up while we're having a break.
What language are they speaking in?
They're their own. So Lizardfolk.
Oh, that's a language. Okay.
It is
now.
here. Yeah.
Cool.
And there's some gesturing at you guys at the stuff. And well, it seems like they aren't quite sure what to make of you. And then the leader turns back and says, well, could you tell us the truth about what you are up to?
It is the truth. We are very well equipped because we have been sent here officially
By who?
by a king of a far-off land. Not on this continent of Violistico, as I'm sure you can tell with our continents. We do not look at all like the people who inhabit this place. We have traveled far.
We want to steal from the Yuan-Ti.
Or that.
Okay.
You do?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
What do you want to steal?
But, well...
Religious shit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You just want to steal, or do you want to take?
I mean, aren't mutually exclusive, are they? Or are they?
I don't mind that. Okay, well, good thing you came clean.
Yeah.
We were also on a botany mission anyways. It's not like a lie.
Yeah, botany to steal shit.
Right.
I
Well,
She's still learning the language. She's trying really hard.
and failing.
Yeah, well, you can't. You got to commend her effort.
It's funny.
Very entertaining at the very least.
Well, I think we should have a longer chat, and it's past travel time anyway. You will be allowed to leave tomorrow.
Great. So we're staying in the town or just outside?
Yep. Nope. You can come into the village.
Great.
Great. I suppose we shall do that then.
Yeah.
What's happening?
They like us because we want to fuck with the auntie, so they're letting us
Ah.
stay in the village.
Wait, that's not what we're doing.
Just go with it.
Okay.
I mean, nobody understands common, so she can spew as she likes.
We hope.
We hope.
Well, that was an inspired lie, not lie.
It wasn't a
I think
lie,
they
really.
didn't like the auntie, so if we're taking from them, it wouldn't really mess with them, right?
Yeah, but what if like word gets out to the Yuan-Ti?
Well, then we have allies in the lizard folk. Maybe they'll help us get in. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe they want to fuck with them just as much as we do.
Great. Let's involve ourselves in a war that we have nothing to do with.
Yeah, let's use people.
Oh, you said you're really good at that.
They're being used. Why not?
I suppose so. I mean, at least it'll get us past some of the barriers.
Yeah. And then
It seems honesty has brought us further than lying.
Great. Oh, great. Okay, Felix. Okay, I see.
Get off the friggin' high horse.
Listen, Felix is just making an observation.
Like,
Just stating a fact. There's no emotion in their voice.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Lie and an actual plan, it might have gone down a lot smoother, but we,
didn't.
That's all they say too. They don't elaborate.
Also, next time, Zahavah, let's not empty the entire bag out.
I mean, they were asking us what was inside them, so I had to.
Yep. We need to teach Zahavah how to lie better.
Is that a good thing?
No, it is not. But it is useful sometimes.
No, I just mean like it's a good thing that I'd learn to talk to people. No.
Please.
That's true too. Well, next time one of us takes up the bag of holding and starts rifling through its contents.
Okay.
Next time they ask you to take everything out of the bag of holding, just take all the clothes out.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Anything of value or magical essence, do not take out.
Okay, just clothes.
Just the random.
Also, there was also the hats.
Yes.
Should have started with the hats.
All the hats. I left the hats in the bag. They don't know about the hats, so.
Well, the hats out of the bag now.
It would have been so much
the hats are out of the bag.
Right off.
That's gonna be a song.
Jesus fucking Christ! All right.
Oh wow.
What is this game?
I don't know.
Can do we go to the village? Is it like super far from the river?
Yeah, no. It's built close by, but behind the gate.
Great.
So you're being escorted.
Yeah. Can I just like observe the lizard folk and like see all the differences between them and like me, and then like figure out a way how to do like makeup to look like them?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, you do one thing you notice when you get to the village itself, that the common people seem to be smaller.
Oh, okay.
So the ones that the soldiers that searched you and stuff were considered large.
Oh.
And the rest seem to be medium.
Okay.
Damn, that's interesting. All right.
Yeah, and you see the crests and the tails, and they have larger and feet, and the claws are more prominent.
Got it.
So they look a bit more martial than Dragonborn.
Cool.
And the scales are bigger.
I think I can manage that.
You think you could, yeah.
Yeah. Just be like a super runty, weak lizard.
Well, you would pass for a commoner or for somebody not military.
Right. Got it.
And apparently clothes aren't really a thing for them.
That's awkward, but okay.
I mean, they don't need any.
Mhm.
That's true. Well, neither do Dragonborn, but we still wear them because it looks good.
It's cultural. Yeah.
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 I mean, I don't need clothes either, but I wear them.
Where are your genitals? Like, are you just walking around showing them off because you're naked?
They are not able to understand you, Zahavah. Should I translate?
Oh,
No.
please no. Please no,
They are.
Felix. No.
All right.
This is me. Just like, where's their dick?
Where's your dick?
Oh,
No.
God.
No.
And it's not even a dude.
We being kind of
No.
taken or watched as we
Alright.
go into the town?
Sorry.
Are we being like ushered in or watched?
Oh yeah,
as we go?
you're being escorted
Okay.
Yes, got it.
by
So
the
how-
by the group that
Okay, cool.
pushed you,
Mhm.
and being brought to a hut that is there are smaller huts like individual homes, and you are being brought to a larger one,
Mhm.
and being introduced to an individual that is sorry, smaller crest. Color is less green than the guards and more in a brownish direction. Sorry. And she introduces herself as Galzra.
Galthra?
Galzra.
Galzra.
Greetings, travelers.
Hello.
Greetings to you too. We did not mean to trespass upon your village for very long, but it seems your guards had something, or rather, they felt that we had something in common with your folk here, and they wanted to speak with us.
Well, first of all, they probably stopped and searched, since we are in a time of heightened conflict.
We have
Yes.
heard.
But why that you were brought to me, I do not know. And she kind of looks over to the leader of the guard, and they have a conversation, which you do not understand.
I assume
And
it's
it's
along the line.
kind of hissing, quite a lot of hissing sounds, bit of guttural as well. It sounds strange to you.
Mhm.
And she nods. It seems that you are to be our guests for the night.
Cool.
If
That
you
sounds wonderful.
would be so kind as to enter our communal space. And she kind of invites you inside.
Oh, sure. Can I insight check her? Just
Uh,
to see if there's any
sure.
consent. Not,
Yeah,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
like work out anything about her. I just want to know if it's
Mhm.
it's a 12.
Okay. Well, she seems guarded
Yeah.
up front,
Yeah. Cool. I
because I
enter.
mean you're strangers.
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to see if she was like, I want to know her secrets. It was just like if what she was doing was like malicious in any case, and it's not.
No, doesn't seem like it. She's a bit careful, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just walk.
and there's a fire with a well, there's a hole in the roof so the smoke can clear out.
Mhm.
If you would like to take a seat, there are some pillows on the floor, but no chairs or anything.
Yeah, take a seat on a pillow.
And do not be alarmed, but I would perform a small bit of magic.
Oh, be my guest. Love magic.
It is
Fascinating thing.
unharmful to you, I promise.
Thank
And
you.
she begins to cast and kind of hums, and you can feel magic surging, and it's not
Yo, what you
quite.
doing?
It's not really the way you do it, Phane. It's more Dyllan. You are more familiar with this kind of feeling of magic, so she kind of draws from the energy of nature around. So it's not arcane. It's more of a druidic nature.
Mm.
And then she kind of glances at each of you. You carry items of much power, at least some of you. And one of you is an item of power. Looking at Felix.
Oh,
You are
yeah.
not as alive as the rest of us, if you do not mind saying so.
That
Felix
is
is very
correct.
much alive.
I am merely how would Felix describe this? That is true. I am not alive in the same way that my companions are, but I can assure you I am very much alive still.
Yes, I get that sense. It's just you are. It feels different.
Yes,
Divine.
I am alive through my goddess, through my deity. Sorry.
I see. Yes, but I do not sense. Well, that is not entirely true. I do not sense any directly harmful magic on you, though.
I would hope so.
Yes, I am sorry. I want to protect my people as well.
Very much understood. I am here to do the same.
That is good. But I was told by the soldiers that you are on your way to the enemy lands to steal an artifact?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, yes. Though not exactly by choice, but yes.
I was
Yeah.
say it would be very dangerous if you just went for your own gratification.
Yeah, no, we don't really have a choice.
I am sorry to hear that. And at some point, some others are bringing food. It's mostly fried fish. Some vegetable, and to your maybe surprise, but no, there's also fried insects.
Right, what?
Insects.
Oh, nice.
Zahavah is chowing down because she has no idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, it's spice in an unfamiliar way. Obviously.
By the way, I will like give a quick translation from whatever is transpiring to
Zahavah.
Zahavah, but it's very much like.
Can you just ask them what this is on the chicken?
It is on the what now?
Can you just ask what sort of spice this is on the? I don't know if it's chicken or not. It's some sort of. It's small and it's quite good. Don't really. It's like street chicken. I don't know.
I will once the conversation shifts.
Oh, sorry.
Is it slimy yet satisfying?
It's more crunchy.
Mm.
Yeah.
My teeth.
Well, you where were we?
We said that we had not come here by choice.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yes, I am Sorry to hear that you have to make this journey.
But you are familiar with the UNT, so perhaps you could help us and at least guide us or explain some of the nuances between your war and the UNTs.
Well, we are fortunately located on the far side, though our village has lost some brave inhabitants to the military.
Sorry to hear that.
It is a sacrifice that is required. The war has been ongoing for a long time, and it is mostly about territory and the wish for dominance on. And she kind of looks around briefly, checking that nobody is really paying attention on both sides.
Is the territory that you are fighting over of any particular significance?
None that I am aware of, but I am but a leader of a small community.
I see.
There may be reasons that I am not privy to.
Well, nevertheless, we do have to go in there. Have you fought any UNT personally?
Once or twice there have been attempts to gain entry through this side of our realm. Yes, that's why we have the guard post in check. They are, well, it's like any culture. They have warriors that are capable and some that are less so. They do have the ability of magics as well as we do.
We're looking to get to a specific city, Ixcom. Do you know of it?
She can certainly try. I have not heard that name. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I don't really know what else we can ask or help you with. Is there anything we can do? And we're heading into their territory, so is there anything we can assist with?
If you could find a way to end the conflict, that would be much appreciated, but that might be beyond the scope of your...
We can always try.
But we make no
don't make
promises
any
on that.
promises.
Oh, I would not require any. So there is one thing I want to ask. You came here because you were forced, you say. When did you arrive?
Well,
I tell the
we
exact number of days.
Yeah.
Thank you.
a little more than a month ago.
Roughly, yeah.
Mm.
That is. And where did you arrive?
Describe. We show the map that
Yeah,
we
what's
made.
the town
Right.
called? What's the town? Yeah, I can. We can show the map. I made the map.
Yeah.
Not too far from the Turtle village.
Yes, I'm trying to find the name.
There.
Do you know anything about the large flash and big incident that happened?
I did not see anything like that.
Why? Has
I'm
anyone
sorry.
else arrived as well?
Mudgrow.
Yeah, I just found it. Mosgrow is the city.
Before I answer that question, I ask of you to please tell me the exact reason and background of why you came here.
Well, this is very sensitive information. We wouldn't want word of this getting out anywhere. So you'll understand why we are a little hesitant about this.
I
Is
give
there a
you.
reason?
There is, but I have to be cautious as well. But I give you my word that none of this will be aired to anyone.
What about your guards? Can they leave?
The soldiers have already left.
Oh,
They are
okay.
back on boat. And she then makes a kind of a hissing, whistling sound and gives a hand gesture, and everybody who's in the building goes out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, why not? Hidden for a penny, hidden for a pound, right?
Don't like this though.
I just show my hand, see if that
Mhm.
rings any bells. You know the symbol?
I am unfamiliar with it. It does have a tribal or religious quality, but I am not familiar with it.
Someone of great power gave it to me, and if we don't do this, we'll pay a heavy price.
Ah, so it is truly a matter of your life for
It is.
these
It was a
items.
binding contract.
I have heard of those, yes.
Yeah, you don't want to make them.
And all of you are under this obligation?
No, not really. Just this one and then this one.
So you have loyal friends that accompany you. That is a great treasure in itself.
It
Yeah,
is.
a nice way of putting it.
Or perhaps they're just foolish.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
Probably.
Often those two go hand in hand.
Well, Tara and Phane have the same like feelings towards like maybe they're just dumb.
Thank you for your honesty. If you would follow, all of you.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to start casting detect magic because I'm starting to feel weird now.
Honesty in return. What are we doing?
I will show you something that will be of interest to you.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Um,
Please lead the way.
yes.
I haven't taken
And
our weapons or anything, so
oh yeah, you're
Sure.
you're not disarmed or anything.
yeah, we're all good.
You are no, you're good. And yeah, she leads you to a different hut. Where it's looking at it, you get a feeling that it is kind of a healer's space just from the setup. So you have an open entry, and there's people bustling around. Yeah, so it feels kind of like a medical facility in some way. And she leads you in, and there's more lizard folk there. And she just gives a sign, and they don't ask any questions. So she does have authority here. And she leads you to, and going inside, you have different separated rooms. It's not rooms really, but there is kind of reed walls and curtains. So the patients can have privacy.
Mhm.
And she leads you to the very back and opens the curtain a little and motions with her head for you to go in. And there on a reed mattress you see a youngish half-elf.
Ooh, what?
And Dyllan, you recognize him as Althalos, one of the crew members of the Speedy Dagger,
Oh my god.
What?
Damn.
missing a leg, very pale, and unconscious or asleep at the moment.
What?
Has Felix seen him?
Felix has not.
Right?
How?
Zahavah.
Yeah, I'm
No.
just making sure the timeline is correct.
Felix was still in the Feywild when you were on the Speedy Dagger.
Yes. All right. Cool.
Oh,
I,
jeez.
who else like this have you seen? Is this all? Is this the only
Phane,
person?
you have seen. You're pretty sure, yeah. Well, with one
Yeah.
more limb, but you have seen it. Same as Tar.
I'm just like turning to the what is her name? Gal, whatever her name is. Is there anybody else like this that you've come across?
Just this one. Or a patrol found him in the jungle,
Just in the jungle, whereabouts?
close to the border
Close to the
with
border.
the UNT. He
UNT.
was nearly dead.
Yeah.
And we
Dyllan.
could not communicate.
Dyllan.
Yeah.
He is from the Speedy Dagger, isn't he?
Yeah,
Is he a
he
friend
ate
of yours?
he is.
What's he doing in the UNT area?
We knew that Dylan's family were coming here. We knew the Speedy Dagger was coming here.
Yeah, they were
That's
going
what they went off for originally on their trek.
But have they fallen in with the UNT? Is that what's happening?
Well, you know that there was turmoil on the ship because when I sent a message to Dylan's mother last, she was unresponsive, and then I sent a message to Dylan's brother, who seemed to have, this is assumption, but a fair assumption, had a mutiny and taken over the ship and didn't have to deal with any of them. So
Before we discuss this further, would you like me to help him?
I think that would be a good idea.
Yes, please.
I can also assist.
We can
I
talk to
turn
him.
to the Gosra.
Mhm.
I am able to heal him for what I can and help him. Or am I allowed to do so?
Yes, any help will be appreciated. We did what we could. He is stable, but his something even besides the physical injury has taken a toll on him.
Okay, I will.
When did you find him? How many days ago?
Oh, it's been a while. He has been here for 3 days, but he was brought. He was found about 4 weeks ago.
And have you heard of others a similar description to him and us traveling
No.
through this area?
I have not. He is a curiosity, you might say. We were intending, after he had been stabilized, to present him in Panako. There are more learned individuals in the temples.
Well,
Well, thank you for doing what you did for him.
yes, we do have some familiarity with him, so.
We do not turn away those in need if we can. Right. So, Felix, what are you doing?
Yes. First of all, 50 hit points into that guy right off the bat. And after I've done that, so it's just arms start to glow and then the good old bamf of hit points. And I would like to make a check to see if there's a magical effect or a disease or a curse on him.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
No, that's not that good. That is a 13.
I mean, he's missing a leg, which has been treated. You don't think badly. Maybe a bit more or less elaborate as somebody else would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not in danger from that. He's just
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
missing at the thigh, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Hmm?
asleep, right? He's unconscious.
And he seems, well, not unconscious, but actually asleep. And
Mhm.
but he seems very nervous even in this state. So there
Nervous.
seems to be a form of trauma as well.
Okay.
I could detect thoughts, but I can't get his percent condition. So
Yeah, but I do not, from this medicine check, I don't sense a magical thing on him. Okay.
This is purely physical.
Good. Okay. Okay.
But as you study him, and after the surge of healing,
yeah, I would like to. The 50 hit points are kind of while I'm looking and while I'm inspecting the wounds.
His eyes flutter open. He kind of looks at you first and kind of recoils slightly.
You are safe. This is in common. I assume he speaks.
Yeah.
You are safe.
Push Dyllan up to him.
Yeah, and I step aside to make space for you.
You speak my like what? Dyllan? Am I dreaming? What is it?
It's me.
How? What? Why?
We decided to follow you because we didn't hear from you.
Right. It's bad.
What happened?
I'm not entirely sure. And he kind of swallows hard, and Galzora hands him some water. Kind of drinks. There was a mutiny when we got to where we wanted to be in the southeast of here. We sailed around the continent, and there met some. They call UNT and promised riches and for help in their war. They wanted our weapons, and your brother, he took over.
Why would he do that?
He wasn't himself. He was obsessed by gold and power. I don't know, something happened, and I was against it, as was your mother, and she is being held captive, but I could run, but they chased and attacked, and they thought I was dead. The crew, those loyal to him, most of them, and they left me for dead in the jungle. But I crawled, and then I was found by these people. And then with that, he just falls unconscious again for now. This was really a strain on him.
Yeah.
He should rest for now.
Shit. Well.
Oh.
I'd say we didn't see that one coming.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
Was your brother always an ambitious sort, Dyllan?
No, I don't. This does not sound like our crew at all. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Maybe they were being forced to do something as well, like we are being forced to.
Yeah. They did say the auntie had magic, and There's a lot of mind magic out there. I should know.
There is many reasons that this could happen if it wasn't of their free will. Maybe it's the spell, maybe it's an item, maybe it's the place.
Regardless, if it is something to do with the mind, we do have some protection from that, at least. And we know now, and we know where your mum is, that she's being held captive. And, you know.
We're going there anyways. We will help you find her and get her back. And the rest of your crew if you want them.
We also mentioned when we were talking to Malin about this that saving your mum might come up. And he agreed that as long as it furthered the cause, it was fine.
Okay. We kind of have to.
Yeah, no. As long as in the process we get the idol, fine.
You know,
maybe it's the idol possessing them.
we can like make an excuse that we needed to do some reconnaissance and scouting. We can help look for your ship crew while we're there. It seems to me that they're all somewhere around that area. I'm sure we could find them.
I am gonna send a message right now to Dyllan's mum saying we found what's his name?
Elflock.
We found him. He's safe now.
What if
He's still alive. We're gonna help where we can. And that's it. She's probably not gonna respond, I just want to know.
Right. Okay.
Dyllan, is there anything you want to know?
Well, that I'm coming for her, and that I don't care if my brother. I don't know. That may be too long. It's just care much more. I care more about her than him. If he changed in this way, I don't care anymore.
I say at the beginning of my second message, this is from Dyllan, not me. And then I repeat what Dyllan just said.
Okay. Right. Okay. And then you're being ushered out again, out of the.
As we're walking, I say,
Yeah.
what if it's that they found the idol and the idol's making him crazy?
I thought.
Kind of like how
maybe
the sword is trying to take a few.
Wait, what's the god about? Let me check. I've made notes for that.
I really checked it out. I don't think there was.
No, we know what the idol is for.
I mean, the idol's on Yanti's side.
Glory or something.
Yeltsin is the name.
What if the idol's, for the Yanti?
After written down some. Yeltsin is god of order and discipline. Okay, so it might not be the idol, but it could be.
Yeah.
But
But there's more than one item. There's more than one idol within the temple.
There's like 5, isn't there?
Right.
There's 5, yeah.
We don't know a lot about this, and we won't find out really very much unless we go there.
So we go, yeah. So at least we know now that mind stuff is a thing, but we do have that ring, so maybe one of us should wear it if we know that that's an issue.
I think Dyllan should have it, if any of us.
Well, we can decide upon that later. We've not yet reached there. We need to make plans about being able to reach there, probably undetected. Because this sounds like they're using people in some kind of war. They might be using his crew against the Lizardfolk.
Donut, real quick, while we're getting ushered out, can I spend a spell slot to cause lesser restoration to just give the what's his name again? to remove disease. So in case it was infected or anything,
Okay.
just
Yeah,
remove
sure.
the disease.
Yeah. Do you have any thingies left?
Yeah,
healing?
that's my last one.
No. Any what's it called? Lay on hands.
I have 5 more hit points.
That can also remove disease.
Yeah, but I want those to bring people back in case we get ambushed at night or whatever the fuck happens in the jungle. Yeah. Because it's 5 hit points to remove disease.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So I would like to spend the spell slot if I have one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So just so he can heal from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And well, as you do that, and then you turn back to leave, you can hear him. Apparently, he has already started dreaming. But then he kind of yells out loud, "Oh God, no, not the dragon head, not the dragon head!" And then he drops down again.
Guys, do you want me to check thoughts? Come on.
Not the dragon head.
Not the dragon head, not the dragon head.
Do they have dragons? Wait.
Dragon head?
Guys,
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. Sorry, Tara. I know you have a thing with privacy and shit, but fuck it.
What?
Dyllan, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna sit down next to him and start humming. And as I hum, I'm just gonna like trace a sign in the air and do detect thoughts.
Right.
On him.
Okay. So you start.
Thoughts.
Well, you kind of see him running through, running away through the jungle.
Yep.
And
the most recent trauma would be on his mind.
And then you kind of hear a memory of something very loud, and then you kind of feel a secondhand pain in your leg.
Okay, I'm gonna try and like hum a little louder and change the like runic sign as I'm moving and probe deeper. He has to make a wisdom save.
Right. Yeah. Let me briefly.
Yeah, sorry, I know it's a weird one. It's a weird spell.
Such reasoning.
Oh boy.
It's one of the best spells ever.
It's wisdom, I believe.
Yeah, it is. And now I need this book. Well, actually, probably can use this book. No, not really. This book.
Intelligence.
He has an intelligence above 3. Don't worry. It would be weird if he didn't.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's an intelligence check. No,
it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't I just read wisdom? Hold on. The spell.
Wisdom saving. Sorry, it's for something else. If you change target, it makes an intelligence check.
Okay.
I was reading too far down. I skipped over. Yeah, no, it's wisdom.
Yeah, all good. What did I want to do with you? These. Using a die to roll a die. That is a. What was it? Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Dirty 20.
Dang, he blocks me out.
Yeah, maybe you don't see it as a conscious effort. Maybe the effects of the trauma. That.
I don't. So if he succeeds, then I don't get to see the reasoning for his or the evil that looms.
Yeah,
and he knows what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, well.
Oh no, it just says that he knows.
He's asleep.
And the spell ends.
So, no. Just says if it fails. If it fails, you gain insight into the reasoning of any of the emotional state. Oh, if it succeeds, the spell ends. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
sorry. So I was reading success and fail wrong way around. Cool. Yeah, it ends. Dang. It like screams out and breaks the humming.
Right. Yeah. Actually, probably that came when he remembered the injury, and then you kind of like felt that as well, and that jarred you, and you kind of instinctively grab at your leg, but it's still there.
Dang it. Well, we can try again tomorrow. And I get up and leave.
And then you're being brought back into the communal space where sleeping quarters have been arranged for you. And Gazra asks, did you make any progress? Could you aid him? Could you find out what happened?
A little. He'll be fine. I'm looking over at Dyllan, like worried.
He seemed okay then. I mean, he's sleeping okay, recovering then.
I mean, are we talking about the Lim guy?
Yeah.
I mean,
He'll be fine.
he has a difficult road ahead of him.
Yeah, he's down a little bit.
Okay, well, that's great. We can help anyone else whom we find, same way we did with him.
Okay, Dad?
Yes, a question to the headswoman here. I forgot her
Yes.
name. If we were to find any other people like this, would it be all right if we had them kept in any of the Lizardfolk villages, or maybe sent here just so that they're out of trouble and safe?
Yes, I do care for all. So if you can, we'll provide all the aid we can here, and send them towards the big city if it is necessary.
That might be good. I think Panako has many temples where they can heal people,
Yes.
both physically and mentally. So
Yes, and they just have more resources than we do. We are but a small village. Capable. And she kind of grins at that, which it's similar to Tara's grin, kind of like a lot of exposed teeth. And they're, well, I'd say equally pointy, but small.
I understand, and we are sorry to put you through the extra burden of looking after people, but
It is no burden. It is something I consider a duty.
it is appreciated.
For now, I bid you a good night. Should you require anything during the night, there are watchers around in the village, even though there is the bastion. So find one of them if you have any needs.
We shall.
And if not, I wish you a good rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you. Equally so.
And she kind of nods her head and then turns and starts walking out to her space. And because I still have stuff to do, this is where we are gonna end tonight's session. Tonight's, whatever.
Damn! At this time.
Fire chats about all this crap?
Yes?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Holy bajoli.
I've talked to Dyllan. Dyllan needs some talking to.
Yep. We need to I mean, this was the big information dump that we needed.
Waiting for that.
Yeah. But also, holy the fuck.
Yeah, but holy fuck.
Damn. Got some intense Dyllan action as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, now we know where his fam is.
Mm.
Yeah.
And how he thinks about his brother. Damn.
Yeah. Shit. I mean, I can still message his brother, ask him some shit.
Yeah, but
Just
check
saying.
with Dyllan first on that. That might be a touchy subject at this time.
No cold calling.
Yeah.
Or a bit of brain. Not that it works, but
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
end the
guys.
recording before you
For
stop
now,
theorizing.
thank you for playing. Was great again.
Hey.
And we'll be back next time, whenever that is.
Bye-bye.